Self perfected.
Let's go! Come and get the news, get some common sense too. Breaking through the filter that's been clouding the view. Step out the algorithm, take back control. No bias, no opinion, just pure gold. Tune in, wake up, it's time to reflect. What's best for all is what we dissect. No spins, no games, just the truth in your ear. Self-perfected, making things clear. So if you're ready to see and you're ready to choose, come and get the news with the common sense view. Self-perfected, making things clear.
Hey Drake, are you ready for some common sense?
Yes.
Good, because that's what we're doing.
Okay.
That's what we do here.
That's what we doing.
I'm not sure if your mic is plugged in or not. It sounds a little bit like roomy. Could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. Let me see.
Should call Mitch for some tips on how to get that set up.
Yeah, let me call Mitch. Mitchell, where you at, buddy?
Oh no, I can hear the mic moving though. Actually,
Okay.
maybe you just need to bring it closer. I don't know.
Like this?
Yeah, that's definitely on. Yeah,
So what do you want me to do?
maybe just move it closer. I guess.
Like, this is as close as it
Yeah.
gets.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So-
Well, I mean, the people want to hear you. You know.
Do they want to hear me? Who wants
Yes.
to hear me?
Everybody in the comments, all the people that are just like the chat is like just streaming like crazy. It's nuts.
Is that what it's doing?
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
All right. Well, if they want to hear me in the chat, then I got to do it for them.
How's it going?
Does this help? This
It's probably fine. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that helps.
Oh, that's too much.
Too much?
Back it off like 47%.
47%? How's this? Is this better?
Probably. It's like impossible to do because it could just be my volume settings. I know it sounds good. I think it's good.
Whatever. We'll see when other people get in the chat.
When you start shouting, then I'll tell you to turn it down.
All right.
You're gonna get heated today, I promise. I know.
I'm gonna get heated.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for that. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Show me, what am I getting heated about? I noticed that you sent a bunch of stuff in our chat, and then I watched one of your streams, and I was like, you did all the stuff in our chat.
Nobody's watching my stream anyways.
I'm watching your stream.
Oh. You're the only one. So that was just to help you be prepared for today.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
All
that's
right,
fine.
well, I'm prepared now.
I got more about it today, so we'll see.
Okay. I have like a bit of a congestion. I don't know what's going on, but like I literally all of yesterday, it's like affecting how I speak too.
Mm.
But all of yesterday, like my nose is completely blocked. There's nothing I could do. And
You need
it's
one of
still
those
like that.
things, those what is like the Swedish thing?
Where you pour like some water through the nose or something.
No, it's like a tube, and then
Uh-huh.
someone sucks the other end.
Someone sucks the other end.
Have you ever seen that?
Yeah. Those like Frida nose tube things.
You can self-administer it.
I'm okay.
So yeah, I don't know. Can you? Is that like a perpetual motion machine? If you,
And it's like coming out of your lungs, out of your nose.
there's like a
into
thing
your
that
lungs.
blocks it's like a filter that blocks it from coming back, just so everybody knows. But you can remove that. You know, it's
Why
fine.
would you want to?
Why wouldn't you?
But
I'm like, why does this government regulation crap? Just throw that right
it's
out.
out of here. It's always
Yeah.
governors. Yeah. You know what I was thinking about? You know how we live on a hill?
Yeah.
I was thinking I could make a roller coaster out of wood, and it'd be so much fun. Because we have that like little plastic roller coaster that the
Yeah,
kids
the
were
kids
using,
love that.
right? I was thinking I could make one out of wood that goes the entire length of my property line from the top of the hill all the way down. And how much fun that would be.
That
don't
actually
know.
would be cool.
I don't know like how practical that would
Are
be.
you an engineer?
No. But I have a lot of engineer friends, tons of engineer friends that would love to do that. I'm sure.
Yeah, that would be pretty good. You have to make it adult size though, because I want to write it.
Yeah, definitely. Of course. No, one of my so yesterday was Hazel's birthday. I can't say
Oh
yesterday.
yeah, that's right.
And so we had the neighbor over, and like literally,
Is that what you call him? The neighbor.
yeah, the neighbor.
The neighbor.
The neighbor. He's the only neighbor we like. Like so we had the neighbor over. He's our only neighbor.
Is it like a Wilson situation, like where you like talk to each other over your fence, and then like
Kind of.
you never see his face?
No, we do see his face, but we do talk to each other over the fence because Christine makes bread, and they love Christine's bread.
Do you have like a bread portal that you put it through,
No,
or do you have one of those like
we just hand it over the fence?
No, you know those like back in the day when you went to the bank drive-through.
Yeah.
And they had those.
Yeah, it is. You'd like put it in a tube, and then
Honestly,
Yeah.
they could have just put those everywhere, and that could have been the future.
that would have been awesome.
They should have made them people-sized. It's kind of like a Frida for people.
Call back already. Yeah. That's kind of like wasn't the Jetsons? Wasn't that the thing on the Jetsons? Like you'd stand in a tube and it would.
Well,
suck you
you're
off
saying
somewhere?
that, so I have an image of it happening, but I feel like you've just planted a false memory.
I don't think so.
No, I did. I kind of distinctly remember that though. Yeah, like it was
Yeah.
like they would stand on a circle maybe, and then like
Yeah.
yeah, and then they would go through tubes maybe. I think you're right.
Okay. Jetsons tube travel. Let's see. Okay. I think this is it. Can you hear my son in the background crying?
Kind of.
Yeah. All right.
I bet I know where he is. Just as I thought, at the water cooler again.
And now, fellow employees, I would like to read you my latest company bulletin. It's titled 101 Ways to Goof Off at the Office and Still Collect Overtime.
Jetson! What are you doing?
Goof it off, sir!
Report to my office.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you had to lay down.
I wasn't expecting that.
You call, sir?
Oh, of course that joke.
Well,
Yeah,
it was like the Tyler Perry, the whole like you have to put the man in a dress thing and humiliate him.
yeah.
That was like the origin of it.
Dude, did I tell you about Ren and Stimpy?
What about it?
Okay, Ren and Stimpy. You remember that cartoon?
Oh yeah.
Okay, do you know that the animator for Ren and Stimpy, the chief animator, what's up, Mitch?
Hey, Mitch.
Did you know he was a predator?
No,
Like from Aliens and Predator?
that's what I was thinking. Like
Yeah,
he was
I
one of
know.
the
Yeah, he's one of those. Right.
like his face mask opens.
Right. But
He can see
somehow,
in infrared.
I think that's why they let him animate, because they were just so afraid. They were like, "Fuck it, let him do it."
Do whatever he wants.
No, but he was a child predator.
Really?
Yeah.
Do whatever he wants. Jeez.
He predatored
That's
me
fucked up.
by fucking when I watched Ren and Stimpy.
And they knew that when Nickelodeon was airing Ren and Stimpy, they were aware that it was not appropriate for children,
It was not.
and they would ask him about the animations before they would air them. They would say, "Why did you include this in the animation?" And he would go, "Because kids like that." And they're like,
How do you know what kids like?
that should have been the follow-up question.
I did not like Ren and Stimpy when I was a kid. Like I didn't
No.
get it. I didn't get it.
No, because it was very adult themed. He was constantly like, his whole idea, and the person that he mentored under or whatever, was to put as many explicit and sexual things and like adult content into animation as possible. Like he wanted it to be like off the rails and
Like wanted to
disgusting,
destroy
like,
children's innocence.
yes, he was like looking for like that disgust factor, basically. That's what he was trying to do.
He was like, I got to take this predation to a new level.
That's and just predator the whole nation.
Just
Predation. That's it. Yeah. So anyway,
Predation Nation.
I never watched the show.
you never watched Ren and Stimpy?
Wow.
No.
Lucky you.
I like the guy, the horse character.
The horse.
He was like always this horse, and he'd be like, "No, sir, I don't like it." It was so random.
Okay, Mitchell, have you watched SpongeBob?
Yeah. I
Okay.
watched enough.
Do you
SpongeBob
know
for
how
that.
in SpongeBob they'll do like that close up, gross, like
Like a
Close
zoom
up.
in on a detail or something, and it's like
Yeah,
really
yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
it'll be like their face and they'll have like pimples all over them or whatever.
Yeah.
That was like legitimately pioneered by Ren and Stimpy.
For sure. Yeah.
That whole thing. Right? So anyway, the whole idea was he was trying to gross out the audience, gross out kids, disgust them, put as much
Weird.
disgusting stuff as he could into the show. And that completely changed television, like cartoons for children, obviously.
Yeah, they were so good before.
So wholesome.
They were so.
well, I'm not saying they were good, but they weren't that level of
No, yeah, you're right. Though. Like, it definitely was like a defining moment, as they say.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there was
I
a lot
late,
of weird.
guys. I just got back from my WNBA tryouts, so I'm waiting to hear back.
How'd that go?
Kind of out of breath. I thought it was good.
Did you knock over a few other women?
I identify now as a WNBA player, so I'm in.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that was the hack.
Yeah.
No one else realized it.
I think you'll be drafted for sure. For sure. Except for now you've got all these NBA players, former NBA
Oh yeah, you
players.
guys are. How
Hey,
old are
does-
you, Mitch?
How does
old
the
are you, Mitch?
draft? I'm 33.
Yeah, you're definitely getting drafted.
Yeah, because how does the draft, like the military draft, work? Is it just for men at a certain age?
This is not the military draft. Wait,
No, I'm just asking.
I think it's just for men.
Is it not
So
for WNBA?
will the
players?
same thing work where I could identify as a woman?
I don't think so.
No. Like, sorry, for matters of the military, we're very serious about this. You're like, wait, but what?
But I identify as someone who can't be drafted. For the
I
military.
identify as missing in action.
Wait, I don't think that's a good thing. I
You
think
show up, you're like, I identify as a general.
I identify as a POW.
Yeah. No, I think they check. I think it's like biologically based. Yeah.
They check. They're like, all right, let's see what you got in there.
Yeah.
Just like I check
Wow.
the diapers for poops.
It's
So
pretty similar.
Ren and yeah, Drake, I heard you bring up something about Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, what about it?
Yeah, we were just having a whole conversation about it. You were here.
No, it's on the hangout. On the hangout. I said something.
okay.
Okay. It's like the fuck.
It is weird. What?
Yeah.
They had this
Yeah.
one thing where they would have like these fake board games, and one of them was called "Don't Whiz on the Electric Fence." Do you remember that?
No.
You don't remember that?
Don't
Dude,
remember.
I watched a lot of Ren and Stimpy when I was growing up.
Dude, okay, I watched it, but I was very young and I should not have been watching it.
Yeah.
And it, like you, I did not like it.
You know
It
what?
grossed me out.
You know what? I think this is why you and I like The Residents.
And Mitchell doesn't.
It's just a matter of whether you got impulse with Ren
I
and
just,
Stimpy.
yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of that like weird, really zany stuff, like Rick and Morty. I never really got that into Rick and Morty.
I like Rick and Morty. I think it's fun.
Yeah, this is more like
Like Rick and Morty is
even
like,
even the
it's
humor,
comedic.
even the humor of Ren and Stimpy isn't.
it's not humor. It's,
It's
not,
not
funny.
traditional humor.
It's like
Really?
it's like
It's just
really to
weird.
gross you out. It's like
It's just weird.
how
yeah.
far can I push the envelope? Is that kind of
Oh.
humor in Ren and Stimpy?
Oh,
It's like almost like absurdist.
Yeah.
It's definitely not at all.
so is this like
Any
the
context
precursor
for
to
a
brain
child.
rot, basically?
Yeah, it is totally brain rot. It is 100% brain rot. They were calling it brain rot back then.
Hmm.
They didn't use that word, but you know, they were basically saying it was brain rot for kids.
Well,
And
Yeah, I like much more wholesome stuff like Pokemon.
Yeah, not brain rot. Dude, have you seen like did you guys algorithm push these fucking like Pokemon reveal videos
No,
where it's like they're like they're like opening card packs and shit?
no,
no, I don't
no.
get
But
those.
I could imagine that.
I know what you're talking about, but like my algorithm more so if it's Pokemon related, it's more so like some kid at some sort of trade show or whatever they call those things, expos, and then he's like walking by some vendor and he's like, "Oh, that one's really cool," and then the vendor's always like, "You want it? You can have that one."
It's a Ren and Stimpy episode.
It's like, all right, you must sign your life away for the card.
Okay, have you guys seen these? Like, I don't know if it's Jake or Logan Paul because I don't know the difference between the two.
Oh,
but
with the gold chain thing?
well, no, there was one. I've seen these clips recently where it's like he's sitting at a table and he's like looking at a Pokemon. It's some kind of like they're buying Pokemon cards or something, but it's like
yeah.
it almost looks like it's an event that they're doing.
Yeah.
You know, like he's on a stage maybe or something.
Okay.
And then there was this one where they're like he's like opening this rare, I don't know what kind of Pokemon thing, and he's like looking at it, and he paid like $1 million for it or something. I don't even know. And then it's got like a tiny like, I guess where like the packaging, it's like there's like some kind of, you know, like when you put baseball cards in a thing, like in a plastic, almost like a lamination
Laminate?
kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like peeling it off to check it, and there's like a little bit where it's like worn very slightly or something. And it's like just when you look at it a certain way in the light, and then it's like talking about how disappointed he was because it's not actually worth as much. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? It's so weird. He's like super into it.
Yeah, that's gay.
But it's not any different than like baseball cards, I guess.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I saw
never got into
this
that
I saw
either.
this post from Patrick Bet David, and he was posting about this Kobe Bryant card, and he was like talking about how you build wealth, and he was like,
Kobe Bryant card?
did you see this though? No. He said he's like, wealth is about patience, or it's like about holding. You have to hold on to it. And he's like, I had this Kobe card that I sold for $200,000 in 2000 something. I don't know.
Before
Who gets the monopoly on
COVID.
who makes these cards?
Yeah, he's like, now it's worth like 2 million. And I'm like, why don't you just buy it now? Just buy it now. It's obviously going to go up in value, right? Like, why would you buy it now? Like, I'm like, what? Who's going to buy that? And it's just weird. It's like, this is how you build wealth. You buy rare basketball cards.
Yeah.
It just shows you that's really what like all the art and stuff is about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like the beginnings of NFT. It's the same
How
shit.
does it work though with the cards? Like, is there the official card maker and they
Yeah,
have, like,
yeah,
a
yeah,
monopoly on like this
Yeah,
is the
yeah.
premium card?
100%. Yes.
I can't start a new card company.
No, you can't.
You could.
No one
Just
would
wouldn't
buy
be
it.
valuable.
I would.
I'm gonna make a card of Drake.
How much, Cam? How much would you buy for like
I got
Depends on
a
what it is.
holographic Drake first edition.
Oh, we should do cards of our people in our group.
that would be
Yeah.
fantastic. And then we could give them
Could
like,
be like funniest like it could be
HP.
like a Facebook post.
we could give
or
them
whatever.
HP.
I have a great Facebook post of Drake still, where it says most eligible bachelor in this group, and he's like making some food, and he's like got this nice sweater on.
Oh, dude, and then you
That would
pair
be
that
worth a
with
lot.
Christine card,
Pair that with
and
the
then you get the
Christine card.
family pack, dude.
Then a Hazel card pops out.
Yeah.
I don't know. It is very weird. Image and likeness, I guess.
Process cards.
Process cards.
Ooh, I raise you, original Anu.
You even have stats like you're saying HP, but it's like self honesty.
Yeah.
We're gonna make process cool, guys.
Yeah, no, Mitch. It's like you remember Teeny Babies?
TV babies,
Teeny Babies. I'm congested.
Beanie
right
Babies.
now. Maybe it was Beanie Babies. Why was it a T?
I don't know what
TY?
it.
Yo, if this is a Mandela effect, I'm gonna flip my fucking laptop.
Yeah,
definitely
How do you-
Beanie Babies.
But how do you not know it was Beanie Babies? That's
Is Teeny Babies something else?
that'd be
I
like
think
if
it-
you were like, "Hey, do you guys remember that drink Coca-Cola?" You're like, "What?" Like, yeah,
No,
it was Coca-Cola, right?
This
Is it not
Teeny Babies
Coca-Cola?
is a thing.
It probably is a thing. But I don't
Is
know
it
if
not
it's what you're
Coca-Cola?
thinking. Is it not Coca-Cola? Is this what you were thinking of?
Oh, they were from Happy Meals. From Happy Meals.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected.
Yeah, okay, see? I definitely got those in my Happy Meal.
But it was part of the larger
No, I don't think I got these. in my
Teeny
Happy Meal.
Beanie
Beanies.
Babies.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, yeah.
That
Okay.
font right there
what
activated
about it?
some memory chip within my brain.
Hey,
Holy
look
shit.
up Toys R Us. Look up Toys R Us. You wanna see some activation in your brain?
Dude, don't even do it right now. I'm just gonna freaking. It's gonna put me in a trance.
What are you doing, Mitch? Oh, Mitchell searches.
Mitch
doesn't
directly
use Google, he
through
only uses Wikipedia.
No, that's a new logo. That ain't that. Oh shit, right there.
That's it. That's it.
Oh
on the
my
stock.
god, those colors.
Yeah.
Oh, that is painful.
Do you guys know the story behind Jeffrey the giraffe?
No, tell me
No,
about
he
that.
was a pedo working for
Yeah.
Nickelodeon. as
He was a
an
child
internship.
predator. Yeah.
Oh no.
Need a substitute Santa? Damn. Yeah, why is the R backwards? It's like spiteful.
No, I think it's for kids or something.
Because the kids are stupid. So let's
Yeah.
make sure
Kids
they
R
just stay
Us.
stupid.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah, did
I used to
everyone's
love
Toys R Us literally look exactly like this?
Yeah. Well,
Except they rebranded the colors.
yeah, no. Mine was bigger. Mine was a lot bigger, and it didn't have a Babies R Us attached
Yeah,
to it.
this one right there without the checkerboard background.
I remember, like as a kid, obviously going there, and it was amazing
Yeah.
as a kid.
Yeah.
But then, like as an adult, I went there. I forget why. It was like we were buying something for a baby shower or something. I don't remember why we were there.
Yeah.
But I remember walking around it then, and it was just like, how do
Kinda
I
gross.
explain it? No, it's not just that. Like, it was it's like, you know what it was like. It was like Best Buy when you were a kid versus Best Buy now.
Oh, dude, Best Buy when you could go play the video game like they would.
Dude.
But you know what I'm saying? Like it was like
Yeah.
jam packed, and then now you go to
Yeah,
Best
yeah.
Buy and it's just like it feels like weird and
Dead.
sparse.
Yeah.
Yeah, and dead.
Yeah,
It's like a lot of washing machines, and you're like, this is not Best Buy, you know?
This is definitely
Home
not Best Buy.
Depot. Why am I at a Lowe's?
Best for all. You guys, we gotta
Right.
buy out Best Buy and call it Best for All Buy,
Best for all
and
buy.
we could
Yeah,
sell
they-
our cards.
They
there.
had like electric lawnmowers and shit at Bose. Bose.
Oh,
Best Buy.
Bose got into lawnmowers.
Hold
Yes, they have a
on,
Bose
wait.
lawnmower.
You were talking
With
shit
sound
about me
system?
saying teeny babies, and
It was
you're
Bose,
talking over
right?
here about Bose.
Bose.
Yeah,
You guys got those Lowe's headphones?
yeah, I got those Bose headphones. Those Bose headphones.
They sync with my lawnmower.
It's just weird now. It's like
I'm mowing my lawn right now, guys.
they're not even trying. Are you?
Yeah.
Wow.
No, they probably
Yeah.
got bought up by fucking BlackRock.
Do you have one of those Timu remote control
Dude,
lawnmowers?
then it just becomes a game of hot potato. It's like it gets built by the founder, whoever kind of gets it going. Then it becomes a game of hot potato, of like, or like musical chairs. Basically, get in, get as much money as you can, sell off your stock, and then ideally, you
I'm listening.
you watch Patrick Bet David, so you get that lesson. And
You sell your stock and you buy Kobe cards.
I thought
and
they were
Beanie
called
Babies.
Corby cards.
Corby.
Speaking of Kobe,
What
Yeah.
about him? Oh, WNBA.
Oh,
I got a bunch of stuff pulled up about that, but I want to show you something else first. I sent this to you guys last night, or maybe I sent you this morning actually.
Oh, I definitely did not
it
see
all
it.
blurs
Show me.
together.
The video
Cameron's
itself
sitting
is,
there at 1 a.m. I'm just kidding.
I will show
Cameron's
you
in his
later.
sleep.
I'll show you later what I was doing at 1 a.m.
Oh,
What's that
what
one?
is it? Song called
I'll show you later. No,
No, he's finished a song called
I
You.
don't want to. Yeah, that was a while ago. Mitch, come on.
It was like weeks ago.
I just thought this was weird. Okay, the video itself is kind of irrelevant,
Oh yeah, dude, that was super weird.
but just the opening part.
What is this supposed to be?
What? What the hell is this?
Don't ask me
Can you make it bigger?
what you know is true. Don't have to tell you I love your precious heart.
Okay, so I don't really care about the video itself per se, but it's
The caption?
Hold on, I should have kept it on there. Yeah, that was the point. Hold on, let me go back.
Yeah.
He says literally, what you imagine can be made real.
Okay, but why is he imagining this?
I'm like,
Yes.
is this some like sleeper cell activation
Dude,
shit? Like some
Elon
MK Ultra.
more and more is like,
Do you know what I'm saying though? It feels weird. Like, why are you saying it like literally what you imagine can be? It's like,
You imagine your girlfriend or
The-
wife.
doesn't it sound like he's like programming people to like go
Shut
do
up,
that?
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like,
yes,
it's weird.
yes, that's
It's
exactly
weird.
what it sounds like. Yes.
It's like, oh no, he's just saying like you can imagine
and
a
then
movie
he's
and make it
all-
real.
Okay, so normally I go on X and it gives you like the recommendation, but then it's like, oh, let me see if I click like just who I'm following and what it shows me. And it's all this slop from Elon reposting all of these Grok Imagine, and it's just like this
And they're,
weird,
like, not
you know, it's
good.
like a woman, it's like kind of like an anime girl, like, I'm like, who is actually sitting at Grok? Like, okay, give me hot woman with blue skin on a mountain overlook.
Yeah, who
But
would
it's
do
like,
that?
and it's like over and over and over. Dude, he's definitely, he's got to be part of the.
It's
And
weird,
then-
dude. It's
And
weird.
then
Part of the
you could just
weirdos.
say to Grok, you could just say, make it more vulgar. Make it more vulgar.
Bigger, make them bigger.
Make it use forbidden words.
More protrusion.
Yeah. It's just like
It's cold outside. It's
blow
really
your
cold.
mind.
It's really cold.
Blow your mind.
Make them bigger. It's getting colder.
Yeah, dude, that was some weird sleeper cell type shit. I don't know.
Weird, right? Like just the phrasing
like-
of it. I'm like,
Why, why, Elon?
Emmy sent me a video, and it was like, you know that CIA guy who goes around doing podcasts. He's
Which
like
one?
obviously an
the weird
industry-
dude,
Bustamante?
Kiriaki guy.
Bustamante or
Huh?
Kiriaku?
I don't know what these fucking names mean.
Bustamante is the one who's like real sus, who's like got the poofy hair. And
Oh yeah, that guy.
No, no,
definitely,
no, no.
like definitely
Not that
got
one.
some fucked up shit.
I know who you're
John
talking about.
Kiriaku's the other guy.
The guy with the glasses.
I don't trust any of those guys.
I don't trust any of them.
They're like,
either.
oh, I'm former CIA, and I'm tell you the secrets. I'm like, oh yeah, you're former CIA.
oh,
Okay.
oh, really?
sure. Yeah. That's like
You're gonna
that
tell
one
me some
dude.
secrets?
That one dude went on Julian Dory or one of these. They're all the same guy, and it's like former Mossad agent. You know, telling
There's
what's
no
to
such
come. I'm
thing.
like,
There's no such
and
thing.
he's like telling all the secrets about Israel. I'm like, oh, okay, sure. They just let
Yeah,
you. do
yeah,
that,
he's on
sure,
Danny
guy.
Jones, whatever.
Danny Jones, yeah.
Yeah.
Danny
Like,
Jones.
America
Julian
will fall.
Dory.
Here's why. It's
Yeah,
like literally
yeah,
one of the
yeah,
highlight
yeah.
clips. It's like
Yeah.
why America is doomed.
This
Elon's
guy.
like, whatever you can imagine. That's diarrhea of a CEO.
Diarrhea. That guy.
He's CIA.
This guy.
Yeah,
That's
this guy,
Kiriaku.
Yeah,
That's
Kiriaku.
Kiriaku.
You gotta, dude. You need the cards, okay? I got an OG Kiriaku.
You got an OG Kiriaku?
Yeah. Back when he was in the CIA.
Back when he
before
was in the
before he
CIA.
quit.
Pretending to be gay. Did you hear that story of his?
Yeah.
You have one of those cards?
No, dude, he says some
His rookie
crazy
card?
shit though. I've listened to a few of his interviews. He's like, he explained this one. It's kind of funny, but he's like, there was some mission that they had to go on where they had to fly some plane somewhere they weren't supposed to fly it, and they were doing some recon, and the pilots were told, because you're really not supposed to be here. If someone sees you, you need to put on these gorilla masks and look at the person.
Yeah.
So then the person who sees it is like, what? There was people in gorilla masks and they sound insane. So he talks a lot about that kind of like psychological warfare. Or when they'd fuck with people, they would like go like cut off their dog's tail, like some weird shit. And then you'd come home and you'd be like, why the fuck is my dog's tail cut off? And so it would like fuck with you.
But like you don't know why, so you're like
Yeah,
not
you
even
don't
sure
know
what
why.
you
Or
were
they would
doing
like
that they don't
rearrange
want
your
you-
closet and shit.
But you know what I mean?
And
It's
you're
like they want you to stop
you're
talking
I'm going
about-
crazy.
They want you to stop talking about Israel, so they cut your dog's tail off. But you don't know why it was done, so you're like not sure what. You're like, should I stop eating peanut butter? Like, what is it they're trying to get me to
You're like,
do?
God, give me a sign,
Please
God.
just tell me. Yeah, weird.
And he's like, oh, docking your dog.
Yeah.
It's like this terms for this. I think it was
You know what
probably just
docking
more
is,
like
right?
I thought it was more just like it was probably just like
You know what docking is?
mutilating. I don't know. What is docking? No. No.
Actually,
Why
Damn.
did you do that, Kev?
Why do you learn that from Ren and Stimpy?
You know that trick where you like can do like this in front of your face and see like another finger?
Yeah.
Do you remember that thing?
You should try that
These
while
elementary
talking.
school kids, they'd be like, if the bottom of your hand to the top of your finger is like bigger than your forehead, you have cancer. So then they do that, and then you would smack them in the face.
Did you have cancer?
I just remember getting hit in the face and then automatically wanting to become more spiteful towards the world.
I feel like school was the original Ren and Stimpy.
Dude, it's actually crazy. We were talking about this the other day. Like, those little phrases that are these little mind viruses that somehow hop from like one school to another school. I forgot what it was, but that kind of thing, you know, or the phrase like "Mama had a baby and its head popped off," and you would like flick the dandelion. Do you remember that one?
No.
That didn't get out
What?
of Minnesota.
It literally made it into an Eminem song. What are you talking about?
You and Eminem know that. That's it.
What? Who? Okay, drop in the comments. Who had heard that phrase?
Drop in the comments, Emmy. Since you're the only one here. Not to make you feel bad about it. Where's all our
Y'all
dogs
grew
at?
up in sheltered. This was playground type
I
shit.
don't think so, Mitchell. I think that was just
Famous childhood playground chant used while snapping the yellow top off a dandelion stem.
No.
I never heard that.
I'll never fucking.
That
know
may be some. It might be some Mandela stuff, like timeline shifting.
That's
Why?
just
Because
a
the
deep
CERN,
initial.
the CERN.
When
had
I was a
rock
kid, we
glider.
just blew the seeds off.
Yeah. You just like blow it. You make
Yeah.
a wish.
Foundation.
Wow, yours was so much more wholesome. Ours was like programming us for abortion. Maybe, dude, maybe it's Planned Parenthood.
Maybe it's because you grew up in a liberal state.
Probably.
You ever think about that?
I don't know, dude. We had Jesse Ventura one time. Emmy, are you kidding me? Emmy, out of all the people, I would have thought you would have.
And she knows about docking,
And she knows about.
so she knows a lot of things.
Yeah. So
She also
You're-
didn't go to Best Buy though when she was a child, apparently. Anyway,
Okay.
so guys,
Well, they've got this whole thing with the WNBA. I basically just have a bunch of WNBA stuff.
let's talk about it. So
Drake was mad because I talked about it on the stream, but you don't know about this, do you, Mitch?
well, okay.
no, I was mad because you talked about other stuff on the stream.
What I
Oh,
know is
what did I
that
talk
this
about?
whole. Oh, what are you saying?
What?
What stuff did he talk about on the stream? Mitchell doesn't watch your stream.
I pop in about once a week for about 45 minutes.
I see him there. It's always a
drop bunch
special
of
moment.
comments.
And Mitch
Yeah,
comes on as well.
and the emojis on Kick are fun, so I'll be like dropping crazy emojis. But what I realized was since the World Cup, it seems to be a lot more in the open. The whole like, oh, this is just straight up actors and actresses. So now seeing the WNBA, it's like, oh, you give me a lot more wrestling, like WWE vibes, than my childhood nostalgia of like, this is the top of the sport, competing for the love of the game and the championship. I'm
Who is like going to a WNBA game to watch the basketball?
Nobody.
I don't.
No, dude, I think there's a lot of people. Like, I know people. Like that I'm like friends with them, but like they'll
Is it
come
just
to our
because they
meetup.
couldn't get NBA tickets?
Like the Lynx here, I guess. It's our basketball team, and they won the championship. So people are like, "Oh yeah, I went to a good Lynx game."
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah, it's a thing.
Mitchell, did you ever watch this movie? You ever watch this movie?
Signs.
No.
We know you watch Signs.
Joanna May. No,
Yeah. No, you never watched this?
no.
It was a 2002
Why would I watch this movie?
American sports comedy drama film directed by Jesse Vaughn.
Why would I watch this movie?
the
No
film
relation.
stars? No relation.
Oh, the Wayans brothers.
Its plot follows a basketball star becoming a female impersonator and joining women's basketball after being suspended. from
Dude, the
men's basketball.
Freemasons pre-programmed this shit.
Filming was done wherever, blah, blah, blah. The plot. Jamal Jeffries is a basketball star whose undisciplined on and off court antics have earned him a bad reputation in the basketball community. Sorry, guys.
Sounds like
Jamal-
he's perfect for the WNBA.
Yes, Jamal is dropped from his team, the Charlotte Beat. I don't think that's a real team, and suspended indefinitely after he strips naked in protest of being removed from a game. No, I don't remember that part. His agent, Lauren Daniels, is unsuccessful at finding him a new team and decides to cut Jamal as a client. Consequently, without a team or agent, Jamal's life goes downhill. His endorsements drop him. He ends up bankrupt due to his lavish spending. His belongings are repossessed. His mansion is foreclosed on, and his girlfriend, Tina, who only put up with his antics for his money and fame, walks out on him.
Spoiler alert, Drake, you are the person who
Now
doesn't
broke,
like when we do
jobless, homeless, and deprived
No one's gonna watch this.
of his career and fortune. Well, you can just watch it live in the WNBA. Jamal goes to live with his no-nonsense Aunt Ruby, the only woman that is willing to put up with Jamal in spite of his outrageous antics.
Okay, can I guess what happens, Drake?
Yeah, what happens?
He goes to the WNBA. He has some challenges. Eventually, over time, he wins some championship, and then it comes full circle.
But he's tricking them, right?
Yes, and this one he's
called Juwanna Man.
Yeah, he dresses up,
and they're like,
as
that's a
woman
normal
named
name.
Juwanna Man.
They're like, that's a normal name.
Yes.
Why would he
plays for
choose that name?
The Charlotte Banshees. They call the women Banshees. That's hilarious.
A fictionalized version of the WNBA. This came out in 2002, though. How long has
Yes.
the WNBA been around?
At least since 2002.
Really?
Yeah. Let's see. WNBA. Since 2030, apparently.
Founded in 2013.
1997.
What?
First season. Wow. I was 5. How old were you in 1997, Mitch?
I was 4 years old.
Oh,
I started
forgot.
collecting WNBA cards around that time.
Lady Ballers does not count, Emmy. Lady
So,
Ballers is new.
Drake, did you watch Juwanna Man when you were a child?
I did watch Juwanna Man. Why? Juwanna Man?
So I apparently now there's a real life Juwanna Man happening.
Okay, let me play some stuff for you guys.
Yeah.
Have you seen? I don't know if you've seen this yet, Mitch.
I just saw that press conference with that
Okay.
man who I don't know if it's a man now.
Okay, I'll show you the first one. You might have seen this one already.
Yeah.
After careful consideration and reviewing the current eligibility guidelines, I am officially declaring myself a WNBA prospect. If simply declaring who you are is all that's required, then I meet every single requirement necessary to compete in the WNBA. My team and I have carefully examined the WNBA's eligibility criteria and governing framework surrounding self-identification and inclusion. Based on the current guidelines, I can and am officially declaring my eligibility for the upcoming WNBA draft in May 2027. I am definitely not here to mock, make fun of, or disrespect any community or personal choices. I am simply asking that the current rules be applied equally to everyone. The rules that represent the very values many WNBA players and coaches have publicly advocated for. My team and I are prepared to ensure these guidelines are applied equally, consistently, and without exception. And I look forward to the WNBA honoring its stated principles. See you at training camp.
All right.
I wonder if they have cards
See
for
you at
him.
training camp.
So then here's another one that's pretty good. Actually, I like this one. Oops.
So, Mitch, do you know who that guy is?
No, I actually don't.
I did not either. He's apparently a former NBA player.
Like
I-
he played
I
11
was-
seasons.
Oh, I was guessing something like that.
And he's like 7 foot tall.
He looks
6'10".
like it. Sounds like it.
And he can dunk.
I would want him on my WNBA team if I wanted
Right?
a championship.
Okay, so you got that, and then shortly thereafter, sorry, I closed the thing instead of switching it. You got this guy.
Oh, Royce White?
Earlier this week, I made the announcement. I'm transgender. I'm a woman. I identify as sometimes identifying as a woman for purposes of basketball, professional basketball. So I'll be
Purposes of basketball.
declaring for the WNBA draft in 2027 as well. I mean, I think I'd be unstoppable. You know, but I'm a team first guy. You know, I'm a pass first kind of player. I do the little things. You know, I led my team in all 5 major stat categories at Iowa State University. So I do a little bit of everything. I'll do whatever the coach needs me to do. I'll do whatever the girls need me to do. I think the WNBA could come out and make a definitive statement about guys with a pair of balls playing in the women's association. But you know, hey, that'd be probably too much like right. So, and I don't want to be discriminated against. No, I want fair treatment. I'm a black, I'm a young black, hopefully United States senator that would like a fair chance to participate as a sometimes identifying as a transgender woman athlete.
He's from Minnesota.
There was a longer one where they were like, "What if you don't get drafted or whatever?" He's like, "Then I'm going to sue them." and there's another one too where it was really, I like this part where he goes like, he said something. He's like, "How do you think they'll feel?" or something. And he was like, "Probably terrified." He's like, "I'm 6 whatever. I weigh 200 something pounds." He's like, he said he has the 3rd largest hands in the whatever particular. I don't know if he played professional or if he just played college or what. But it was like there was like some draft. I think maybe it was for NBA, and he had like the 3rd largest hands ever in the draft. He's like, "I can palm a man's basketball." He's like, so the women's basketball is smaller. He's like, that'll definitely be an advantage. So it was just funny because he's kind of doing a mockery on it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like Christine said, they're not really trying to look like women. I don't think that's the point. I think it all comes down to like what their guidelines are, because they say you have to be a woman. Right. And there's no language about if you identify as a woman or anything like that. It's just like you have to be a woman. So if they were to let a trans player in, because that's kind of how this whole thing started, because I think there was some like hit piece thing going on about Sophie Cunningham, who's like she plays for the Fever. And I tried to look for what was her actual statement, but I didn't see anything. It was just like, it seems like she just said that she wants to protect women's sports and like not let anybody who's not a woman play. But then they're making it about like she's anti-trans. So then these guys are kind of coming out, I think, in a way to push the point. You know what I'm saying? To push the point of, well, what does it mean to be a woman then? Like from your perspective, right? So here's I'll just show you a couple little things here real quick. Here's Patrick Bet-David, anyways, it's not him. They're just posting about it. It says the WNBA is reportedly meeting to determine what qualifies as a woman after multiple former NBA players announced plans to join the league.
I like what you said. The fact that they even have to have a meeting.
And then there's this one. Somebody says 30 years of women fighting to get this league built. And the question on the table this week is what a woman is. Meeting a committee to find that answer is a disservice to every girl who was told this league was for her. Let me see real quick if there was anything else.
Keith wants to know, is one of the WNBA teams named the Hot Flashes?
The what?
The Hot Flashes.
The Hot Flashes?
Yes.
That's the senior league.
Is one named the Raging Bitches? Oh no? Okay.
No.
That'd be a good idea.
Was that a real question?
Well, yeah, in 2030, like if we can put in votes. I think that one would be pretty funny.
So let me switch to a different topic. It's still WNBA, but it's it all kind of ties together in a weird way. Okay. So there was this video. Actually, let me see if I thought this was the video. Oh, it is. Okay. So watch this video and tell me what you guys think.
Okay.
So this is Sophie Cunningham in the white, and then there's another player named Dijonais. Dijon AI. It's Dijon AI.
Okay.
Face coming down, trying to prevent the layup, but that is just a hard hit. That's definitely going to be upgraded, I think, to a flagrant 2, Ryan.
I think that is going to be a flagrant 2.
Surprised you didn't hit her back in the face.
Follow through. There's potential for injury.
Without
Sophie Cunningham in a vulnerable position in the air.
Like,
yeah.
I don't know anything about basketball, but okay, so far it's like, she's just trying to block a shot, I guess. But then you're not getting the ball.
No.
I don't know. Maybe she's just going for the ball.
I don't know. She's like really pulling down on that head there.
It seems like that's not
kosher.
like why you're coming from behind. Do you really think you're getting the ball that way? I don't know. Okay, so is it anything more than just a foul? So they called it, I don't know the rules of basketball or women's basketball, but there's like flagrant fouls and there's like a flagrant 1 and flagrant 2.
Yeah.
So, but you hear the announcer said that's got to be a flagrant 2.
Right.
They called it a flagrant 1 on the court, I think, and then they reviewed it and called it a flagrant 2.
Yeah.
So then in response to all that, so I guess she gets penalized, misses a game or something, I don't know.
Yeah.
So then she posts, the woman who did it, she posts white privilege.
Uh-huh.
Okay. So that's what's interesting to me about it, because so then check this out. Okay, I'll just show you a few more things for context. So then people are talking about it, right?
Uh-huh.
Sports Illustrated posts, Sophie Cunningham got a bitter taste of karma after drawing flagrant foul.
You didn't finish reading.
What was the karma about?
Well, it says Fever Sky, but yeah, I don't know what that means. I think that's just Fever Sky is like the teams.
Okay.
So the karma is about the whole thing with her talking about not wanting trans people in women's sports.
Oh.
That's the karma. And so like they're even
wait.
So
yeah. Is the girl who fouled her trans?
No. I'm going to come back. I'll stop sharing for a second so we can discuss, but there's more, but like because she had made some kind, because like this whole thing, it's like you've got Caitlin Clark, who I guess is the best player in the league. I don't know. That's just what I've heard. I don't know, but she's white.
Are you watching it? Is this how you know?
It's like after I do my live, actually when I'm doing my live streams, I'm also watching WNBA, but you can't hear it. I've like muted.
Okay.
Yeah, I just watch it on a different screen.
Gotcha.
But so there's Caitlin Clark.
Does Katie know you watch WNBA while you're doing your live streams?
No. She might now.
Katie, you gotta stop.
I just watch it for Dejanay.
For the mustard AI.
It's also weird because she has like a blonde wig.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so
white privilege.
So then, okay, so you have Caitlin Clark, who's like really good apparently, and then you've got Sophie Cunningham. I don't know if she's good or not. I have no idea, but she's like, people consider her like an attractive blonde woman, like typical beauty standards, I suppose, and white racist beauty standards, colonialist. But so already it like represents sort of this. I don't even. What is it? It's like because she's a pretty white woman. She's like
white.
Because she's white, right? Let's just be honest about it.
She's
right?
white. Yep.
Now the thing is, I don't know what's really going on in the WNBA. All I know is what's the discussion about it. So they could be two different realities for all I know.
Listen,
do you know what I mean?
Really know what's going on in the WNBA, but I do remember
the documentary that you watched called "You Want a Man."
No, I do recall. There was a bunch of purple.
Oh yeah, remember when people kept throwing dildos on the
instruments?
court?
Yeah,
that was
their views were dropping very low, so they had to get creative with their marketing tactics.
Okay, but so it's weird because it's like the only person in the league that I can see in terms of being talked about who's like, no, we don't want trans people. I don't even know if she said she doesn't want trans people. I think it's kind of more the typical like. I'm not against trans people. It's just that the league is for women and girls. And so it doesn't make sense to include men in the league, biological women only. Like if you're trans, sorry, you're not a woman. But then the trans activists don't like that because they want the trans people who say they're a woman to be considered a woman, right?
Yeah.
And that goes back to the other thing we were talking about. Oh, I didn't really but we'll come back to it. Okay, so there's like a connection here, okay? Because it's about the trans comments, apparently. Although I tried to look it up. I didn't see anything where she's like, you know, she's not one of these like over the top you know,
Like
she's like
anti-trans.
out there. Yeah, she doesn't seem to be like that. She seems to be more like a Riley Gaines type of like, I just only want women to compete. And like
She
you have to define what a woman is.
She said she was concerned about the ideas of trans women participating in women's sports and wanted to protect young girls in the locker room. And then in a next day press conference, she said, I said what I said.
Oh, that's what that was about. Okay.
I said what I said.
So she didn't say anything like inflammatory is my point. You know,
Right.
realistically inflammatory. She just said something that's kind of more common sense. Like, you know, you have
And
to
I
draw
think
the line somewhere.
when you say I said what I said, that then makes it inflammatory.
Right.
Right. So then you have that article I showed from Sports Illustrated where someone's like, she got karma for that, for like her whole stance around that. So it's like they're making it a political thing. You see what I mean? Where it's like they want, I don't, it's not even
They
really
want to
clear.
incite division.
I guess it's so weird because why would the league want trans people to play so bad? It's like, so it's clearly a political thing. You see what I'm saying? It's not just it's just about basketball and women. Like you have a women's league. Why do you want? So then these guys who are coming out saying, well, I'm going to declare, because they're forcing them to like define what is a woman, which puts them in the spot where they have to say it's somehow tied to something objective. You see it? Because that's like the whole political debate is like, from the trans perspective, it's all about self-identification, right? So you have people who are clearly just men dressing up as women. And then you have the ones that are like, at first glance, if you didn't know, you might just think it's a woman because they look very much like a woman, right? But they just got a lot of surgeries or whatever, right? And then you have that in reverse also with like women becoming men and so forth. But I'll show you a couple more things and then I can get that out of the way. Hold on one second. Okay, I showed you that one. Okay, I'll show you a couple more points of context. So then I saw this.
Kevin with the common sense.
So you've got these people in the stands with these trans kids belong shirts, right? And
is that their kid with them? Is he standing with the trans kids people?
I don't know.
Or is he just happens to be standing next to
Why
them?
does he have headphones on? Do you think he's listening to the podcast?
Probably.
Hey, dude. I mean,
What's up?
hey, kid.
You need
What's
to
up, guy?
get out of there.
You need to run.
Get away from those people.
Okay,
What's
so
your dad taking you to a women's basketball game for?
there was
going on?
another video. I don't have it pulled up, but like it's the coach. I think it's Sophie Cunningham's coach. I could be wrong, but I think it's her coach. And it was like a recent game, and she's wearing one of those trans kids' shirts.
So the Minnesota Lynx coach. Shout out Minnesota.
Say again?
Well, it just says in the caption. These
Minnesota
are the same
Lynx.
shirts that the Minnesota Lynx
Oh no, yeah, you're right. Okay, so it's definitely not her coach. Okay, but it's the Minnesota.
when
yeah, I
they
didn't even see
played
that.
against her.
Against. Okay. I just saw a clip of her talking
Dude,
to
this is
Sophie Cunningham.
crazy. It's like virtue signaling all around, and like just the attention of the cameras are on you and social media is on you and all that. I get to put a statement on my shirt.
Okay, so then there's this, and this is referring to the foul. So this is the Fever, which I think is Sophie Cunningham's team. She's not up there, right? But then here's the coach responding to a question.
One of the things about Nay is that she's going to play her butt off, man. She's going to compete.
One of the things about Dijonais.
One of the things about Nay is that she's going to play her butt off, man. She's going to compete. Nobody's going to go walking in for a layup. And so I don't oppose the hard foul. But I also don't think that she intentionally went for the net. One of the things about Nay is that she's...
Damn.
So the coach is like not even defending the player. Why is she doing that? Why isn't she just like, no, that was a pretty blatant foul. Not cool. But she's like, no, the thing is she's going to play hard. She's going to play hard, and it's great. Like, can you guys see...
Wait, hold on. This is the girl who got fouled.
Coach. Yes.
Right.
The one that
Yes,
you
that's
would
the
think
one.
would
The
like
person
stand
who
up for
attacked
Yes,
her.
yes.
What the fuck?
Like,
Yeah.
you know, her saying I don't think it was intentional, I guess is fine. Like, you know, you can say whatever you want, but it's just weird because she's like defending the point of like she's gonna go hard and like it's like it's that sort of weird pandering. It's actually really destructive because, man, it's like it doesn't really matter what your race is. It's not about race because this principle applies generally, but it's like if you defend. It's like imagine there's someone who's just always doing things that aren't good, and then you're making excuses for them. Now the problem is it sounds like a racist argument because you're saying it applies to all black people or whatever. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just in this particular case though, that is what they're doing. It's very obvious that's what they're doing. It's very obvious that they are deliberately defending that behavior. Why? Because the player is black. It may be more specific about that player. I don't know. But it just, I mean, anyways, that's what the perception looks like. You see what I'm saying? So they're playing this weird game where it's like you're not okay. So imagine the situation where it was reversed and Sophie Cunningham was the one doing the foul. They called the foul on her, and then she wrote a post. She posted black privilege. Like her career, I'm sure would be over. Like we all know that. So that's kind of what I'm getting at. Is it's not about the race per se, but it's being made about that. So it's just so obvious. So then it just seems like the WNBA is putting themselves in this weird trap where they're playing into the racism division point, they're playing into the trans division point, and now they're backing themselves into a corner where they have to come out and define what a woman is. Okay, let me see.
I found the exact quote that she said because
okay, go ahead.
I only had like half of it. So she said, "I got a lot of negative feedback about me hating trans, and I'm like, I never once said that. I think that I'm here to extend love, but I also think with that love is truth, being honest, and I want to protect young girls in a locker room or young girls in sport who shouldn't have to go against biological men." That was the whole quote.
So that's what's getting her all this hate.
Yeah.
Okay, so then there's this, which was released on the 7th. So I don't know if this is in relation to the guys making that announcement. This, you know, the guys saying they want to be in the draft. I'm not sure. So, but it's from the Player Association. To everyone who loves this game, the WNBPA represents 200 plus individual players with different lived experiences, cultures, lifestyles, and opinions. We embrace justice, equity, diversity, and inclusion. Those are the values that unite this union and allow it to protect women's sports while creating transformational change. Hate, abuse, and demonization of any person or group of people, including transgender people, only fuel division and harm. We will continue to have hard conversations, but we will not be used as political pawns. Support the players, support the fans. At games, notify... Okay, blah, blah. So they're saying they won't be used as political pawns.
But it's saying they're... Like, you see like that double-sidedness? They're like, protect women, and... while creating transformational change. Yeah. But how are you protecting women's sports? What are you protecting actually?
You know, it reminds me of on the podcast. Oh, I think it was because I was doing on the stream. We were talking about this point, and I was asking ChatGPT. I was like, you know, what's this all about? Kind of like, you know, should they allow these men to play? Just to see what it would say. And it was saying that, you know, it's all about inclusion. And I was like, but also, I was like, so they let them in play, and they were like, well, no, because not necessarily because it wouldn't be fair for the women. And I was like, but why would it not be fair? And it's like, well, you know, men have more testosterone and all this stuff. And I'm like, well, but okay, should they allow trans women to play? And it was like, yes, because of inclusion. And I was like, okay, but you didn't. But what if the trans women have high testosterone levels?
Yeah.
Or I said, what if there was a woman with super high testosterone levels? They're like, well, she should be included. I'm like, why? Is it about fairness? Or it's like, well, you have to find a balance. I'm like, if you had to choose one, you absolutely had to choose. And at first it was kind of like, well, you have to balance it. I'm like, no, you have to choose one. It was like inclusion. I'm like, over fairness. So
Yeah.
so then I asked Grok, and it had a totally different answer. It was like, no, you got to keep them balls off the court and shit like that. You know, it's just like off the rails or whatever.
Right.
But it's like that's what I think is going on. It's like it's hard to say, because is there some agenda behind it that's pushing these things? Probably. But also, I feel like at some level, well, actually, I don't know. Are the players just... I mean, I think there's some level where the players who are supporting all that stuff like buy into it. You know, because you can go on the street and find people who buy into that stuff, and they're not being like paid by the WEF or something to like say that or believe that. They just have bought into it. So it's weird, because if you go against the trans thing, what's the concern that the league would have?
That they'll be boycotted.
Yeah, like people will go nuts.
They'll alienate their...
They might like do violence or something, you know?
Yeah.
But if you go on the side of the trans people and you piss off the, you know, anti-trans or whatever, they won't do anything.
Right.
So it's almost like they just know where the real threat of like radical sort of like protest and everything is at. And that's really, because I guarantee you at some level, there's people who are like executives in the WNBA who really don't give a shit.
Yeah.
They're just looking at it like, you know, it's a business kind of thing.
Yeah.
So they don't probably really care. Maybe some of them do. But yeah, it's just hold on, I got a couple more real quick.
Isn't
I
that
can
the
show you.
problem with like just the whole business mindset, or from the starting point of the system the way that it is right now, and capitalism the way that it is right now, that it ends up becoming just protect your own assets.
Yes.
And in protecting your own assets, you let everything else fall, which means your assets will also inevitably have to fall.
That's why I was saying earlier, it's like hot potato.
Yeah.
You're there for a few years, you cash out, put it on your resume, whatever, use your connections and get the...
You're
fuck out.
hoping you're not the loser.
Yeah.
You're hoping that it doesn't fall or blow up when you're holding the bag or the hot potato.
Exactly.
You know?
Okay, check this out. Again, it's just so insane. It's 2026, and we're still not able to have a real conversation amongst people. Let's see. There was this article by Jezebel, which, I don't know, is this some LGBT thing? Probably. Sophie Cunningham is working hard to be the WNBA's biggest loser. And the article is just all about the MAGA Barbie, the latest grifter to peddle anti-trans rhetoric, right? So, oh, sorry, I didn't show you that. So I just clicked on the article. Right?
Oh, okay.
But let me go back to this one, because if you look at the comments, some of them are stupid, but this one right here. As a lesbian and mother of daughters, fuck you, Jezebel. You just called Sophie Cunningham the WNBA's biggest loser for saying the quiet part out loud. Biological men don't belong in women's sports or women's locker rooms. They belong in an insane asylum. This is very clearly ChatGPT, but regardless. What's the point I was going to make about that? It's so weird. Because what is the drive to include trans people in women's sports? Like, why? Why is it so important?
Because otherwise they get angry that you didn't.
It's got to be, well,
It's like by not doing it, you're not affirming their new gender.
But then at the same time, these guys who are going to play, they'll be like, oh, they're liars. And it's like, but how do you know if someone's being sincere or not? So it's just the acceptance that whatever bullshit people say and believe is like valid.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then it's funny because you have all the Christians who are on the anti-trans side, but they're still participating in the same shit.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same thing.
It's like there's this feeling of like you gotta...
I love this. Hold on, I love this. Someone says, "Can you ban me? I'm here and I'm queer. I saw this Donald Trump cult on 4chan." Okay, cool. Anyways, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's like on the one hand, it's kind of like, you know, when those comedians go out and they're like, "Oh, you're so beautiful. You're like a," and they like compare them to like a trans woman, you know?
Oh, that like that Trump joke
Yeah,
that he did
like
with
that Trump
Caitlin
joke.
Collins or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Have
again,
you seen when they do that like on the street though, and they'll like say to somebody, like,
yeah.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
I saw one
"You're
of this
beautiful, you're
woman.
like a trans woman."
I know there was one where the guy said that
Like he
she
assumes
was
that she's
trans.
Yeah,
And then
she's
she got
like, "No."
offended.
Right, and he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Like, what's wrong? It's like, what is there something wrong with that?"
So that's the
Like,
problem with it because it's not. It's
not
like people
genuine.
are suppressing what they actually feel because there's a fear of either a fear of hurting someone's feelings or a fear of getting pushback. And I think that's more likely what's going on with the WNBA is that they're just afraid that they'll get a lot of pushback if they don't go along with it. And it's like you're kind of weighing like who's actually more of a threat.
So isn't that what everybody's doing though? You know, it's like, what's gonna get me the most pushback? Let me avoid that.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll just, regardless of what's right or wrong or whatever, it's just let me just avoid whatever's gonna give me the most pushback. So and then you end up living a life where it's just like you do nothing, you know?
Yeah.
And that's our world is just an outcome of allowing that over and over and over and over and over.
It's there was something. Okay, I'm trying to remember what it was. I think I talked about it on one of the streams. There was something about what was it? They were talking about like children's rights. Were you on that one when I was talking about that?
No, I don't think so. Which one was this?
I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something about people having a right to do something. Maybe it wasn't about children.
Okay.
I don't think I was. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something about people having some right. And then I had made a comment because I was like, they're arguing about people having a right to do something, but they're not even looking at like their right to have food, shelter. Damn, I can't remember what it was.
I don't know.
Hold on, I gotta ignore these comments. Oh, I don't want to show them on the stage.
Just put them up. There's.
Let me put them up. Okay, I'll ignore them. It's distracting.
Yeah.
What else? What else do we have?
Well, I noticed
there was one other part on it. There was one other part on that before we finish.
Go ahead.
What part?
There was some news commentator, some like news anchor who also gave his comment.
Oh, are you talking about the one where it says DJNA don't lie?
Yeah. Which it seems like what's really happening is there's an attempt to stoke more division.
Like ball don't lie? Like DJNA don't lie?
I don't know, but you could just see how these moments of something happening like that in the public eye can just so easily turn into, okay, whose side are you on? Was she right for doing that foul? Was she wrong? Whatever.
Well, okay, that was actually why I had showed the WNBA statement. Because it was actually the Players Association, but they're saying it's not about politics, like or we won't be used as political pawns or whatever. But it's like you can hide behind that because everybody's still going to use it that way. So like that comment where the guy says DJNA don't lie because after the white privilege thing, why even make that comment? And then you can have the organization come out and say we won't be used as political pawns, but the whole thing is all political.
Yeah.
Like it's got nothing to do with fucking basketball. It's so the thing that's weird to me about it is just the point that's interesting about it is just because of the dishonesty within all of it, they can't just come out and say very clearly, okay, women are women, they can play in the NBA, other people can't. Like they're stuck. I mean, I'm wondering what they're going to actually say. I saw this thing saying it has more to do with hormone levels. So some people are saying, well, if somebody's been on hormone replacement therapy for a certain period of time, because then they lose their testosterone advantage, I suppose. Right?
Okay.
But again, I wouldn't be surprised if they said that because they have to have some kind of a standard because they probably don't want them in the play.
Peter Thiel's new sports league. I think
The
that's
enhanced
solution.
games.
Oh yeah,
The-
yeah, yeah.
You know, like the extreme ones where you can
Yeah,
just
yeah,
do
yeah.
whatever the heck you want. You
You
can
can
take
take whatever
steroids.
drugs you
can do
want.
all
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. And be the very, very best.
I see why he's betting on that in the future.
Well, at the same time, okay. So why are there women's leagues?
To make them feel good. Just
Like, why are there? Well, why are there men's leagues? Do the NBA allow women, or the NBA allow women to play?
I think they would if they could.
I'm gonna look it up.
If they
I
were
wonder
good
if-
enough. Why not?
I don't know. Can
You know?
women play in the NBA?
You know how, like-
It says yes. It says yes.
You
I didn't know that.
In Stars in My Pocket, it's like they call everybody in the future, they call everybody her or she. Like they refer to everybody as like
Yeah.
some female gender. It's like it kind of reminds me of that. I mean, that's kind of where our society is going, where it's like, just defer to women, just whatever they want, because they'll be loud. And so, yeah, it's just everybody's a woman now. That's okay. It's fine. It's whatever. No distinctions.
So if women can play in the NBA, I looked it up. It says here, I'll show you. It says they have no rule. I mean, of course, this is just like the AI answer. Yes, women are legally allowed and technically allowed to play in the NBA. The league has no rule against female players, meaning any woman can try out, join a team, or enter the NBA draft if she has the required skill. No gender ban. Oh, I didn't know this. Look, 2 women have been selected in the NBA draft.
Oh, in 1969.
The San Francisco Warrior, of course, San Francisco, drafted Denise Long, though the league later nullified the pick.
Oh.
In 1977, Louisa Harris was drafted by the New Orleans Jazz in the 7th round, though she did not end up playing a regular season game due to a pregnancy. That's the risk. Practical reality, no woman has played in a regular season NBA game because of the extreme physical and athletic differences required to compete at that elite level.
So do you think if she didn't get pregnant, she'd be playing? That pregnancy just screwed up her whole NBA career?
I don't know.
We'd
I mean,
have
they
an
drafted
NBA
her. Why would they draft her if she wasn't any good?
She must have been good. She must have been somewhat decent.
I want to look her up.
Who knows,
Denise
dude?
Long. Search.
No, look up Louisa Harris.
Lucia.
Or Lucia Harris.
Oh,
Yeah,
I said
Harris.
Luisa. Is it
Yeah,
Lucia?
yeah, yeah. I can't really see
You
it.
may look
Lucia.
up Lucia.
Yeah. Lucia Harris.
Oh,
Denise
sorry.
Long-
Yeah. My bad.
That's the one who got pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
First
you
of all, here's Denise Long. Since I have it
Wait,
up.
we can't see what you're seeing.
I know.
Okay.
So here's Denise Long.
Okay.
She's the one that they nullified it. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Okay. 13th round. Okay, so she was like the Caitlin Clark of her time.
Okay.
Okay, and then you've got Lucia Harris.
All right.
Let's see. American basketball player.
What were her stats?
You got a card.
College career. She led her college team to a 16-2 record. Let's see what else.
Was she
I don't
tall?
know anything about. Yeah, exactly. Is she?
Probably.
Let's say.
What's this? Okay.
I don't know anything about this.
Yeah, I don't know what this means.
Well, I mean, I understand what the words mean, but
No, but I don't know what Delta State is.
Oh, that's her college.
Okay.
Games played. 34
Is that a good
points.
college?
1,060. I've never heard of it.
She shot 61% from the field though, so that's pretty good.
That's good. Okay.
Yeah.
So she's
So
good.
it's like every other shot you take, you make like more than
Okay.
half the shots.
So she can shoot.
takes. Yeah.
She got selected for the Olympics. Okay, let's see. Professional career. She was selected 137th pick overall. Became the second woman ever drafted. League voided the Warriors, so that was the other one. I wonder why they did that. Harris did not express an interest to play in the NBA and declined to try out for the Jazz. It was later revealed she was pregnant at the time, which made her unable to attend. She was selected ahead of 33 male players.
Wow.
Including the Jazz's 8th round selection. I understand this part. She did not express an interest to play. Why would they? Maybe just after she was drafted.
Yeah, probably.
Maybe she joined the draft and then can you be drafted without? Is it like
consent?
The military draft? Like they can literally draft you and force you to play basketball? I don't know.
It's just so wild, dude, how like so much of our world focuses on sports.
I wouldn't have not that I care so much about sports, but I wouldn't have a problem with women playing in men's sports. Like if the point of sports, see, this is the problem, because when I was talking to the ChatGPT, it's like, you have to balance the fairness with the inclusion. And I'm like, okay, fairness.
Like, what is the purpose?
What does that? But what does that mean, fairness? Because
does that mean don't try as hard in the game?
Like, if there was, if there's a guy who's like 7.5 feet tall,
yeah,
and he can literally just stand by the net, and they can just toss it to him, and he can just put it in the net.
Yeah,
is that fair? Do you think they would ban that?
You know how they have
in the NBA,
would they ban it?
No, you know how they
should, or would it be just like, nope, they got an advantage.
No. Hear me out. Hear me out. You know how Joe Rogan talks about like Nephilim and giants?
Okay.
There's like a breeding program. Where they recruit them for the NBA. And then but you plan really far ahead. Yeah. So you start like buying up Poly Market and like the prediction markets to plan ahead, and then you do like a hostile takeover, cash out on it. So there's something
so you think the Bible predicted this?
With the Nephilim.
You've been watching too many of those Instagram reels, Mitch.
I think Yao Ming was really tall.
You think he's a Nephilim?
You think he's a Nephilim?
I don't know, dude. He's kind of tall for Chinese too.
I think he was part of the.
I mean, I don't know. I'm in America. I've never been to China.
I thought Drake, you already knew about this.
No,
he literally was part of a.
Was Yao Ming?
No, I think he's like an engineered clone.
Okay,
I feel like I've heard that somewhere.
This is the AI overview.
Okay.
It says.
Wait, what did you ask? What did you ask?
I said Yao Ming breeding program. That's what I said.
Oh no,
not Nephilim.
Okay.
Yao Ming was not literally produced in a formal state breeding program, but sports historians and journalists have documented how Chinese state athletic authorities strategically encouraged the marriage of his towering elite basketball player parents in the 1970s to produce a generational sports superstar.
Encourage the marriage of them.
I would say that's a breeding program.
I mean, that's like some Dune Bene Gesserit.
How else would you?
I've heard that program too from. It was a Joe Rogan clip where he was talking about in Cuba how they produce some of the most extreme boxers and MMA fighters because of it's such harsh conditions with the communist structure in place. So sports are a way that you can kind of transcend that. So I don't know. Maybe.
Look, Mitch, do you see this? It says Chinese sports officials noted the exceptional height of Yao's father, Yao Zhizhuan, roughly 6'7", and mother, Feng Fengdi, roughly 6'2", and actively encouraged their union during the Maoist era, with the explicit hope that they would bear a towering child for the national sports system. How were they thinking? How is this a thought during Mao's reign that we want to create an NBA superstar?
They thought of everything, dude. Except for how to feed everybody.
Wow.
That was top of mind. Hold on, but look.
Yeah.
They had the dad is 6'7", the wife is 6'2", and he was 7'6".
7'6" is crazy.
They were definitely tweaking something.
That's crazy.
I think that's just a cover story. Like, oh yeah, we just found these really tall people, and encouraged him to like get married and have a kid, and he might be tall, and he comes out 7'6". That's not normal.
That's crazy.
Like it doesn't make sense.
It does make sense, yeah.
It might be Nephilim. I think the Nephilim story actually makes more sense. It's more plausible.
Well, you're welcome.
It's more plausible.
There was a weird, not that we need to play it, but there was a weird shooting at a school in Thailand.
Yeah, I saw that. It's crazy.
I thought that was more just an American thing.
That's what I thought too.
Unfortunate, like it's super fucked up anyway, but yeah, dude. What is our world?
No, the thing that I was getting upset about, Cam, was on your stream you were talking about all the Dennis Prager stuff, the Candace
talking
stuff.
about Dennis Prager.
No, Dennis Prager had some interview. I guess it was old, right?
Probably, yeah.
But he did some interview. Mitch, did you see this?
Dennis Prager?
Yeah, he did an interview where I don't know what they were talking about, who they were talking about specifically.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know.
But apparently they were talking about some guy who's watching animated child sexual abuse.
Yeah, fill in the blank.
Yeah, I filled in the blanks for you.
Yes.
But Dennis Prager's like, it's not so much what he was watching. It's not really like that bad or whatever. And like the interviewer's like, hold on, wait.
Well, hold on. Just to be fair, I suppose what he said was, it's just animated. There's no actual victim being harmed. And he said he wouldn't consider it evil.
Because the interviewer asked him, he's like, "You don't think that's evil?" He's like, "No,
Right.
I wouldn't call it evil." And the interviewer's like, "That's evil." And Prager's like, "I'm surprised at you."
Yeah, he was like,
Why should you
"No,
call it
it's
evil?"
not evil because only the behavior is evil."
There's no victim, is what he said.
Yeah.
There's no victim.
So he doesn't see doing the behavior.
And he said, no, he explicitly said.
No, he says the behavior of
He
actually
explicitly
like
said
harming children is
it's
bad.
okay to have
Yeah.
fantasies.
Yeah,
Right. So he thinks even participating in the fantasy isn't evil.
correct.
He thinks it's fine.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
This guy's
isn't
got
it?
a whole university.
Yeah, and he
Is
he
it a
thinks
real
it's-
university?
Well,
Well,
I don't
but I
know
hear
if it's
you.
real, but maybe it's kind of like Professor Jang, where he's like
It's
Hammer
like
Professor
Hustlers
and everything.
University. Is that a real one?
They should do a crossover.
Hustlers.
Prager U and Hustlers University, although I think it's called the Real World now, and Dennis Prager as or Professor Jang as like one of the esteemed professors.
Oh,
Hilarious.
ooh.
Hilarious. Is that what they call it? The Real World?
I think they had to
remember-
change the name or something.
Do you remember that show? Wasn't there a show?
Yeah, it's like on MTV.
It's like the
Right?
original reality TV series.
Right? Yeah.
I don't really remember what it was about though.
No, I'm pretty sure it was
It's
just
about the real world, dude.
It is just
Yeah.
the real world.
I don't
It's just
know.
That's
it's
all.
like humans of it's like a soft white underbelly. It's like a soft white underbelly networking mixer.
So what happened with that's terrible. What happened with Tucker Carlson, Kim?
I didn't watch
is
the
he
whole
running?
thing. I didn't watch the whole thing, but I think if he had said
He's
he was
gonna
running,
run?
it would have been.
No.
It seems like
It
they're
would
kind
probably
of
be Thomas
alluding.
Massey.
I think they're alluding to some kind of new political party, perhaps.
Okay.
So I
That's
saw
it.
this. I saw this one funny thing was like Tucker goes on this rant about the debt system and usury and all this stuff, and then
President,
immediately
I mean.
cut. Huh?
They're talking about running for president, right?
Potentially.
Well, he didn't
Running
say
for
that.
something.
He didn't explicitly. He was just saying it's time for like. Again, I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't know how explicit. But if he had declared we're forming a new party explicitly, I think that I would have seen more posts about it. I would
There would have been
assume.
some news about it. Yeah.
But that's definitely what he was alluding to, because there was that picture beforehand of him with Margarine Taylor Green, Thomas Pinecone Massey, and
Pinecone.
some other people who I didn't recognize. So, and then he does this whole episode where he's like basically talking about the system, and I watched the beginning of it. Some of it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But anyways, there's one clip people posted where he's like talking about usury being bad and debt and all this stuff. and then immediately cuts to like American Home Loan Financing. You know, like that's one of his sponsors. And they're like, dude, like, come on. I also had. Oh, actually, I have it right here. But anyways, I already spoiled it.
What was it?
That video of him saying that.
Oh, okay. Thought that was funny. The other stuff was just like CIA. Let me show you this one though. Let me show you this. Wait, let me pull it up. Give me a second to pull this up. You know, Mitch, I don't remember if we talked about it on the last one, but there's like this girl who she was basically just talking shit about Muslims, and then she'd like sit on her chair with like her legs open, or like she'd like lean forward and she'd have her breast showing, whatever.
Yeah.
Right. I found this other one.
Oh boy.
You'll like it, Cam. You'll like it.
I think
was
you
it
sent it to me.
I did send it.
Unfortunately.
Did you see it?
Is it a video?
Is it like Instagram?
No, I
It's
wish.
just a picture, right?
It's just a picture. Like Mitch.
Damn.
So I could be wrong, but I saw people saying that woman the original, you know, the origination of that meme, that she's just like a OnlyFans.
Oh, really?
Model or something. I don't know. I didn't like look into it further, but that's what people were saying.
That would make sense.
Because like the original claim was like, oh, it's like Israel's using honeypot stuff or whatever. But I'm like, because I mean, it's funny because people will post this stuff and be like, can you believe people are doing this? You know, that kind of thing. And then you're like, the only reason I'm aware of it is because you're posting it.
Right.
Like it's perfect rage bait, you know. So she's definitely getting more famous. If she's an OnlyFans model, that's a pretty genius marketing strategy, because you get the rage of people wanting to post about it. You know what I mean? So I don't know. Like that's some pretty next level genius. It could be both. It could be both things at the same time.
A little intelligent. Look at this one. I also sent this. Check this out. It's George Santos told the public he was going to the State of the Union, then bet against himself on Kalshi to make $17,570. The CFTC fined the former congressman $17,500 and ordered him to give up his profit.
Why did they charge him?
He kept $70, right?
He keeps $70.
Oh,
I guess.
Wait. He bet $17.50. Wait.
No. He made $17,570.
So he kept $70.
Yeah. He
they
gets to keep
banned him
$70.
from prediction markets, guys. So he can't just.
He's also banned for the next 3 years. Yeah. That's funny. And this is the Nancy Pelosi stock tracker. That's so funny. That's funny. And then, did you guys see this one? It's I don't know if you guys have been seeing this on. I've been seeing it on Instagram, but it's this guy. He's pretty funny.
Super tragic. Did you hear Iran got bombed this weekend? Yeah, man, super tragic. What are you celebrating for? I longed oil on Hyperliquid over the weekend. I'm up $10,000. That's messed up, man. You're gambling on the war. People are dying. Hear that? Is that a nuke going off? I longed uranium. This is gonna be a huge trade. Did you hear Iran got?
Seriously.
Damn.
Subconsciously, at the very least, that's got to be going through people's minds when they're like, you know, like there was someone I know in town where, he's like relatively wealthy, and he, I remember I was having lunch with him, and then he's looks at his phone for a moment, and he's like, this was like the very beginning of the Ukraine war, like before it started. And he was like, we're going to war with Ukraine. And I was like, oh, you seem upset about it, you know? And he's like, yeah. I was like, I'm about to lose a lot of money. It's like, fuck, dude. And then you look at like, fast forward to today, and it's just crazy. Did you see that video of that? You don't know if things are real or not, but there was like a video. It was like inside of a car. Did you see this one? I don't know. I don't think I sent it to you guys.
No.
And it's like it's like a guy in the car in the back seat, and then like his girlfriend, I suppose, is the story, or a fiance, and she's like on top of him, like clinging on to him, and there's like guys trying to pull him out of the car, and she's like screaming, crying, like, you know, like no, whatever, like in Ukrainian, and they're like trying to get him out, and it's, you know, apparently the story is that it's those like they have people that go around like grabbing people to get them to the, you know, the military for the war or whatever.
Just grab any unwilling person, and
I don't know if it's random people or if it's they, you know, they
Dodge
called someone
doctors.
for the draft or
Okay,
whatever, and then they go and they have to like get the person or whatever. So, but it was like, it's pretty sad because she's like clinging onto him, and she's like, they're trying to like pull him out and like push her off of him, and he's like,
yeah.
you know, and I mean, it's something like 1 million people. I'm gonna have to fact check.
You know, okay, that to me is, it doesn't really make sense. How can they force somebody to go to war? You know, because it's like, well,
yeah, you got propaganda though.
You're gonna
indoctrination.
if
You're
I'm
gonna get
afraid
beat
of
down.
going to war because I think I'm gonna die, what are you gonna do? Kill me? Like, so
Go to
why
war
would
with
I?
you?
Yeah, you go to war with me,
Check
or
this out.
imprison me? Like, it's not gonna help your cause.
Check
It's
this out.
literally you're just throwing people out there to die. Go ahead.
So this says the total deaths in the war surpasses of 500,000.
I
You
it
know,
was
I don't know.
more.
Well, that's what I thought too, but I guess maybe we're thinking of casualties, like wounded, missing. So, you know, I don't know. I don't know how they estimate these things, but it says Russia's got 325 to 450,000 killed, with overall casualties near 1.2 million. 16,000 civilians.
Wow.
Although actual totals are believed to be much higher. Let's see what this says. So it's probably about, it's the same information. Like, it's just crazy because
It's crazy because it's a lot of people, and also at the same time, when you couch it in the context of it's war, like, then 16,000 people dying. That's not that much, you know, because it's war.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, because that's actually a crazy number of people to like.
If you were to say like somebody went to a stadium and killed 16,000 people, like a lone gunman,
it would be like the biggest tragedy,
right?
Maybe not the biggest, but you know what I mean.
Right. Like literally it'd be like, holy fuck, that's insane. But it's war. In war, 16,000 people died. Okay.
Yeah, that is weird psychologically how it just seems like it's not a big
They're
deal.
just stats. You reduce human to statistics.
That's fucked.
It is.
Yeah. Well, and then you make a video game empire off it too, and you know, just totally.
Dude, and the other thing is like, think about, okay, the number of people that die daily from preventable causes, like literally nutrition, is 25,000 daily. That's like,
And they were willing to try and lock down the whole world for COVID.
but that's how you know it's a farce, you know?
I know.
That's how you know, like, okay, that's such bullshit. You know what's going on here, because you don't actually care of like, getting all these people a cure. Bullshit. Get the fuck out of here. Because we have a cure for people dying of hunger. It's called food. That's it.
Well, it's supply chains.
Yeah, it's crazy too, because look at how, okay, even the Ukraine-Russia war, again, it's like, I don't really understand why, because you have so many different, you have the sides that say what's the cause of it, but the level to which mobilization and effort and activity happens for war.
Yeah.
Versus like, it was either Mitch said, like, you could literally just like have that same level of energy towards, okay, everyone has the food that they need.
Right.
But I think the problem with it is that everyone having their basic needs is more of a sustainability issue. And what I mean by that is we would actually have to sustain within ourselves that goal constantly.
I don't agree.
what I mean is
I
go ahead. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I see what you're saying as far as like we would have like it's something that you have to keep doing it every day, right? But I don't agree that that's like, well, the way I see it is the big problem about it is, for war you're fighting for resources, right? It's a resource grab. Also, so is the fact that these people are not getting fed. It's a resource grab. It's the same point, actually.
Yeah.
It's actually a war against normal people, the average person.
I guess my point about it was not so much what you were saying, which is the sustained effort. I just meant like it would have to be something that we would have to actually care about in a sustained way.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we want everybody to be fed, but you don't get excited about that. It's like there's no sustained energy towards it is what I mean. Versus like war, it's this energy. It's like how people get excited about the World Cup. You see what I mean? You can get people stimulated and excited about something, but to have the same energy, because that's how we're motivated, is by like having that experience. You don't get that experience from just a baseline, okay, everybody's got what they need now. Even though common sense, you can work it out, your life would be greatly improved if everybody had what they needed, like in just a total fundamental way.
I kind of think of it like there's a sustained energy behind it. And it's like I was kind of saying before, it's a war. It's a sustained campaign against humanity, where this campaign is killing 25,000 people. It's like a war of attrition, or a war of like when they would seize. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Siege.
Thank you.
Siege.
Thanks, Mitch. Mitch knew what I was saying. Mitch, go ahead. Finish my thoughts.
Just speak for Drake.
Yeah, please. Go ahead. I know you know what I'm thinking because you got the right
guys, I kind of talk like this, and
that's
how the fuck I talk.
That's the extent of my Drake impression. I don't actually know what you were gonna say.
How'd you know I was gonna use the word
It's like siege warfare.
Yeah, dude. Like what? This is fucking basics 101.
It's like, okay, I know what you're thinking though. You have like a castle.
Exactly.
And you're just outside.
Like, I don't know how to penetrate the castle.
Yes.
Let me not let any food in there.
Exactly.
And
hey, I heard this interesting idea when we watched this Akira Kurosawa film called Seven Samurai recently, and it's about these samurai who
I did not watch that with you.
No.
So, who are you? Who's
me
this
and Max?
We?
Me and Max.
Okay.
Is it like super slow paced black and white film?
Yeah, it's like a 2-hour, 45-minute black and white subtitled masterpiece.
Nice.
It was good?
Yeah, it was good. I had seen it when I was younger, so I already kind of knew what it was, right?
A lot of people say it's like a great movie, and then I was like, is this the movie?
Yeah, and then when we were
Mitchell went to go watch
it's kind of like The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. If you ever try and watch that, you're like, oh my god.
You know what you can do though, Mitch, and this might help you.
2x
you put no. That's a good idea too. You could put Seven Samurai on one window.
And the WNBA on the
other.
WNBA.
No, I was gonna say
stimulated.
Like oh damn, what is that? The Avengers.
Oh.
You put that on another screen? That might help.
I'll just play all of their imagine it. Literally whatever you want. Grok can imagine it. Seven Samurai meets.
Well, anyways, the point I was getting at was so they have these samurai. Well, there's a village of farmers, rice farmers. They're being attacked by bandits. They keep taking all their food. They can't sustain it. They're about to come attack them again once they're done harvesting their barley for the year. So the wise man tells them they have to go hire samurai to protect them. So then it's like this whole thing about them trying to get these samurai, but samurai don't want to just like protect a village of like poor people. So they have to find ones who have some kind of like honor or integrity or just want to help people or whatever. So that's like the whole part of the movie. But anyway, so once they finally get the samurai, spoiler alert, you could imagine they probably get the samurai based on the name. The movie doesn't end with them just not being able to find samurai.
What if I want to watch this movie? Cam?
It's raided by bandits.
Yeah, I'm not really spoiling it. You can't spoil them. I can literally tell you the whole plot. It's not spoiling. Well, there might be some spoilers. But anyway, so there's at a certain point, they have the samurai who are like looking at the village. They're trying to figure out how to fortify it so that way when they get attacked, they'll be able to defend. It's like 40 bandits, right, against 7 samurai. So they have to do all this stuff. But there's this one part where there's like a bridge that goes across a little small creek, and so he tells them, okay, destroy this bridge so they can't get across there and attack you. And then he like figures out, okay, there's one spot where they could come in, and he's like, leave that part open. And they're like, why would we leave that open? Like, we've cut everything else off. Why would we do that? He said every good castle has to have a weakness. I don't know if that was the word he used, but it was like it has to have some kind of a weakness. And he says because that's the part where they will come and attack, and then you can corral them basically.
Okay.
And I was like, see, that's why you hire samurai for security. I would have never thought of that. I would have thought you just put up walls everywhere. But he's like, no, you put an opening, then they come in, and that's this is definitely a spoiler. That's how they end up winning, is by using that point. That's pretty cool.
So just so you know, Mitch, next time you go over to Cam's house, there will be walls in most places, but there will also be one spot where there's a weakness because he's got samurai.
Called the driveway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's called the door.
So apparently, this guy Akira Kurosawa has a bunch of films, and he has one called The Hidden Fortress, I think. And apparently that was the inspiration for Star Wars. So like George Lucas like totally studied Akira Kurosawa, met him, and I guess he had heard that like he was having trouble getting a film funded, so I think he helped him with one, funding it or something. I don't know the details, but that movie Hidden Fortress is sort of like a direct inspiration to like the whole Star Wars thing for George Lucas.
Have you watched that one?
I haven't watched that one yet. I will eventually, but
okay.
It was
Is that also subtitled in Japanese?
I think it's probably kind of the same
Is that
thing.
the Force?
Okay.
No, because this is all set in like feudal Japan, so it's not about Star Wars in any way. Yeah. It's just to say that it's a direct influence kind of makes it seem like it would be like Star Wars, but I don't think it's more like.
Is there an empire? Does it strike back?
Is there stormtroopers? I'm just kidding.
Okay, here's the first point. Think about what is a lightsaber.
A katana.
A light beam.
And they're wearing the robes. They look like samurai. Oh shit! I can never
look at Darth Vader's helmet, dude.
Damn.
He's a samurai.
I thought this was obvious.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
But like in the Hidden Fortress, there's like a princess, right? And she's kind of like a little bit of a badass.
And her name is Leia.
No, but I think that's kind of the. So, and there's a scene where they're like chasing each other on horses.
Uh-huh. They don't have horses in
speeder bikes.
That's not a horse.
It's not, but the whole chase scene in the Forest of Endor, when they're like zooming around, there's like a similar-ish kind of scene. I'm not saying it's a 1-for-1. It's not a 1-for-1. It's like in the same sense of.
It's like a 3 for 200.
No, it's like a.
That's the vibe I'm getting. 200
I'm trying
Star
to
Wars
think of
references.
I can't think. It's not. I can't think of another example. It's an influence.
Yeah.
It's not like he copied it. It was just that it heavily influenced him.
Emmy says Star Wars is basically just cowboys and samurais in space. She also made a comment earlier that said samurais in the Victorian Age and the Wild West all happened at the same time.
Wait, what?
Not exactly the same time, but years overlapped.
Yeah, I could see that, but I think what was the other thing you said? Victorian,
Wild West, and samurai.
Wild West.
Wasn't samurais more like 14? I thought samurais was like 1400s or 1600s. Am I totally off?
I think they go back prior to 1400s. I could be wrong though. Okay, here I'll ask you, Mitch. What's a famous cowboy western movie?
The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
Shit.
What?
Some Clint Eastwood shit. I don't know.
No, give me a name.
Billy the Kid. Billy
Keep
the
going.
Sundance Kid.
Keep going.
310 to Yuma.
Nope. not that one.
That one was good.
Sure, but it's not what I'm looking for.
Some Good, the Bad, the Ugly.
Keep going.
Cowboys and Aliens. Django Unchained. No, what was it? Was that
Django Unchained? That's not like a no. That sure.
What do you-
Okay, yes, that is like Western.
Wasn't it like Cowboy vibe?
I guess.
What was the question? Cowboy Bebop.
Old famous Western movies.
Cowboy
Bebop.
I don't know. All I know is Good, Bad, and the Ugly, and it was not good.
The answer I was looking for was Magnificent Seven.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
never gonna say
And
that.
it's related to the Seven Samurai.
I think so.
Probably. I
Wait.
see these getting recommended
Hold on,
amongst the same circles.
Didn't
I never watched it.
Quentin Tarantino remake that movie?
Then there was like the something
think so.
6.
Yeah, that one's
okay.
not very good though. So it's
Didn't
not-
even know
doesn't have
Blazing
Victorian
Saddles.
era
I have
was from-
seen the title Blazing Saddles. I have definitely never watched Blazing Saddles.
It's not really well, it is a Western setting, but it's not a Western. It's a comedy. It's a good movie. It's funny.
Mitch,
Gene Wilder.
you said Victorian era was when?
I don't know the Victorian.
He was talking
If
about
I had to
samurais.
guess Victorian era.
Yeah.
Oh man, at the risk of sounding like a
Don't
silly, foolish
don't
person,
feel bad because
1600?
I had
1600
no
or
fucking
1800? Probably 1600.
Okay.
I guess it was before the Revolution of America.
It's
Had
the
to be.
63-year period from 1837 to 1901.
Really?
I would have. This is what the
Queen
AI
Victoria?
overview says.
Why was I thinking? Is it Victorian because Queen Victoria was there?
Yeah.
She was after the Revolution. Jeez.
I mean, that makes
So-
sense to me, but yeah,
I'll
I
show
guess.
I'll show you what I'm looking at.
Is there something called an Edwardian era?
I don't know. I don't know. Yes, there is. There's a Georgian era.
The
Georgian?
Edwardian era is after.
Edwardian. Yeah.
Okay, I'm glad I didn't say anything then.
So Victorian era.
Well, I
was-
guess this makes sense. When did we think the Victorian era was?
I was thinking maybe it would have been before the Revolution.
I honestly thought it was just like a word that you say that's like in the Victorian era, like when people wore posh stuff.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I just picture
But,
the poopy,
okay,
the poopy
But
thing.
when
on the
do you think that
guys.
was, though?
I picture like Beauty and the Beast ball gown.
I
Regalia.
would assume that it would be from like the Renaissance period, so like I don't know,
Okay, like much broader?
1500s. Yeah, you know,
Like,
just like
They just kept the same style for like
yeah,
300 years. Nothing
yeah.
changed.
Everyone just
Yeah.
wore blouses. Guys wore
Yeah, when
blouses.
someone's like, "That's a Victorian era home," I'm like,
yeah,
You know how long? You know how old I was when I learned what the word bungalow meant?
a bungalow is a one-story house.
Yeah, but I didn't know that till I was like 30 something.
Okay, yeah.
I
I mean,
kind of
when do you
picture
use the
Jungle
word
Hut.
bungalow?
You don't.
Exactly.
But there's a lot of bungalows, but it just sounds like such a silly word.
It is a silly word.
Do you know what I mean? It doesn't sound like it's like a mud hut.
Florida's
Oh yeah, I
all
thought it was kind of like a
bungalows.
hut in the
Yeah,
jungle.
exactly. But it's just like a one. Like there's this really well nice part of Houston, and they're all bungalows. And I remember someone telling me that, and I was like, "Those are bungalows? Like, wait, what?" I just imagine like a thatched roof, you know,
Yeah.
mud
Yeah.
hut or something. That's a
I have a Victorian era bungalow.
You don't have a bungalow.
Just kidding. I was just saying it for effect.
Okay.
So, what would the period of 1600 in England be called?
Read it to us,
question.
Drake.
What
Trying to get
was
refined,
the period
cultured,
in
like
England
etiquette.
called? I can't even spell England.
Imagine being born as an elite kid, like in this era of England, and you just have to study all this shit.
Like this era, meaning today?
No, like that era back then. You know, you always
Which
hear
one?
like,
The Victorian era?
yeah, like Victorian era. They're
So
like, okay,
it's
in
called
1495. What was
The
the era?
Elizabethan era
Oh, duh.
under the House of Tudor. Broadly speaking, this time is also part of the wider early modern period and the English Renaissance.
See, modern is so misleading because you would think modern means like now.
Today. Like right now.
Like,
But apparently it
modern
spans
times.
back over 400 years. It's pretty modern.
I hate those words.
Yeah.
And then the postmodern is happening in the modern.
Yeah, then isn't it postmodern? How many posts can you do before it sounds weird?
Well, I saw
Cam
something.
posts a lot on Facebook.
Post.
Not really. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Yeah, postmodern is not necessarily after modern.
Okay.
It could be, but it's also a reaction to modern.
Yes. What's modern?
If I had to define it,
Yeah.
I would say that modern
We're waiting.
the modern period was a period of
Was a period.
is and was.
Choice. Okay.
I'll just keep saying a word and then you correct it. Modernity. What is it?
I picture modern was like Frank Lloyd Wright meets Andy Warhol. Am I totally off?
Katie knows that squint very well.
Am I right in saying this? Like Frank Lloyd Wright meets Andy Warhol. I might be totally off.
Is modern? Is that what you're calling modern?
Yeah, I would call that modern.
I think modern began before Frank Lloyd Wright and Andy Warhol.
I don't think Andy Warhol's modern. First of all,
You think he's postmodern?
Yeah.
Or pre-modern?
Keith would like this. I saw a chair the other day. Just somebody posted pictures of like they went on some vacation or whatever, and they posted a picture of a chair. It was like one of these carousels, so, you know, slide through a bunch of pictures. One of them was a chair, and I was like, that looks like Frank Lloyd Wright. And then come to find out, they visited some Frank Lloyd Wright place. I don't know where it was, but it was someplace I was not familiar with.
every time I hear Frank Lloyd Wright, I think of Back to the Future.
Really?
Was he in Back to the Future?
No. But who's the actor that plays Doc?
Doc?
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher Lloyd is his name?
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you know all these fucking actors' names?
They just stick in my head.
What's wrong with you?
So back to the modern period. I'm gonna guess it has something to do with the advent of science and reason.
No, that's the age of reason. That's not modern.
Look it
well,
up.
modern thought. I kind of see that.
What does modern?
Are you telling me like
mean?
Francis Bacon is modern?
Probably.
In history.
But Shakespeare would be pre-modern?
I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe it's modern.
Here's
Because I heard a conspiracy one time that
AI
Francis
overview.
Bacon was Shakespeare.
Oh yeah, true. Oh, so you're trying
In
to
history, modern does not mean current or brand new. Instead, it describes a specific historical era that began after the Middle Ages, roughly around the year 1500, and is marked by the rise of science, capitalism, and global exploration. Wow.
Damn,
Pretty
that's
close.
way older.
On the money.
Pretty
Oh,
close.
contemporary was after. Okay.
Wow. That's pretty good.
Got it. Keith has it.
So
Doc's
pre-modern is just basically feudalism.
So
Essentially, I would guess.
this is for you, Cam. Doc's house in the 1950s in the movie is a Frank Lloyd Wright house.
Can,
So
can we look?
that's
I've
why
never
that's why
seen
you think
Back-
of Doc.
I've never.
I don't
seen
know
Back
what
to
to
the
do with
Future,
that.
guys.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm serious.
You
Wait,
have
what
not
happened?
seen Back to the
I've
Future.
not seen Back to the Future.
Look, I'm not judging you for it because I don't
Mitch,
care.
no,
but
hold on,
I don't
hold on.
understand how you escaped not
I
seeing.
have a question, Mitch.
I
What have you
went,
seen? Have you,
at-
have
at
you
Disney
gone outside
World?
your house?
At Disney World, you know the thing. I think there was like a Back to the Future ride.
Yes.
No,
they were.
Universal
No,
Studios.
that I was thinking
Oh,
of
it's at
Honey, I
Universal,
Shrunk the
right.
Kids,
Which I
ride.
loved that ride, by the way. That was
Universal
awesome.
Studios. You
Honey, I
love that
Shrunk the
ride?
Kids ride was.
That was also
creepy.
cool.
No,
Hold on,
because
you love the
remember
Back
that
to the
part?
Future ride?
Spoiler alert! If you go,
Where the rats?
yeah, dude, that shit definitely put me in fight or flight.
I don't
I got
remember
put over
that
that. I got.
Do you fight when you see a rat?
Yeah, I started stopping. Like, fuck you.
And your Air Force Ones?
Wait. What was the ride for Honey I Shrunk the Kids? I don't remember.
It wasn't a ride.
It's
It
just
was
like
like an
IMAX.
interactive theater
Okay.
where it's like they had these little air vents,
Yeah.
and then when they released all those like thousands of mice,
Yeah.
and they're like going into the theater, and then like they have like the air vents below,
Yeah.
so it feels like there's like rats scurrying around you.
Okay.
Imagine like working at that place and just knowing you're fucking traumatizing like at least 5% of those kids every single time.
Oh, they get off on it. They're like the Ren and
I
Stimpy
hated
guy.
it.
Yeah, they're in Stimpy.
You know, Nickelodeon is Universal. You know that, right?
Nickelodeon is universal.
But back
Yeah,
to the
it's
point
Universal
though, I
Studios.
don't understand how you didn't see Back to the Future.
I don't
It was
know
like on
either.
TV every day. Like
I think it was like a little bit before my time, and
this is
it wasn't
this
an
is
action
Back
movie.
to the
younger
Future.
than I am.
It wasn't
It's
an
a
action
time travel movie. What?
There was no like shooting, so I didn't want to see it.
No shooting. You live in Minneapolis.
There was no guns. and
You can walk
lasers.
outside and get shooting every day.
I was very into like Indiana Jones, Star Wars, Power Rangers vibe. That was like if it wasn't like or Lord of the Rings, if it wasn't that or Mighty Ducks D2, then I just didn't want to watch it.
Okay, in one of the sequels, I think it was one of the sequels, they have a hoverboard. Do you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And like literally when I was a kid, I thought it was real. Like I think I had
Like
a
a
dream
surfboard
maybe.
with a jetpack on it, basically.
No, it
No.
doesn't. It's just like a skateboard and it just hovers.
Yeah.
And like I was convinced I could get one at Toys R Us. All that.
That's why you don't like Toys R Us anymore. That was the moment your Toys
I feel like I
R
had a
Us
dream about it.
illusion was shattered.
Did you ever have dreams when you were a kid and you thought they were real?
Did you ever have a dream that
I don't know.
that
One day.
you wanted him to do you so bad you could do anything?
I had a dream that I had an Optimus Prime toy. And when I woke
Huh.
up I didn't. It was
Damn.
really sad.
You're like, where's my toy?
Like wake up, you're like depressed, having an existential meltdown.
Yeah. It didn't help that I was 37.
Katie's like, no, Cameron, you cannot build an Optimus robot in the shed.
Why?
No, Optimus Prime. The
It's a little bit
Transformer.
different, Mitch.
No, I know.
Oh.
I know.
You've heard of
I've seen
Transformers. right?
I've seen Transformers.
You've
You
seen
guys ever watch-
Transformers?
speaking of Transformers with Shia LaBeouf and wasn't it Megan Fox? Did you ever see Disturbia?
No.
No.
What? I
Dude,
don't know. I've
don't
seen
even what-
Disturbia twice.
Shut
Don't
up.
even what.
Shut up. Yeah.
You're acting like that's on par with Back to the Future.
You're not valid, bro. At all.
Disturbia definitely was creepy.
What was it about?
Shia LaBeouf has like Shia LaBeouf is on
He's a stalker.
house
right?
arrest.
He's
No,
got a
because he
crush.
was like some troubled kid. Kind of like remember
Is this
the
a
movie
documentary?
Holes? It was like Holes 2, basically.
I saw
Like
Holes.
he's an adult. You know how he kept being cursed as a kid? Then Megan Fox is like the hot neighbor chick. And then next to them
Is that
is
the
this
only role she
creepy
knows how to
old
play?
scary guy who's like a murderer. And then he like Shia LaBeouf's mom like starts dating the guy. And then they like gotta sneak into his house. Spoiler alert. They're in the basement. There's like dead bodies and shit. It was not cool.
Wow.
I don't know how I ended up watching it twice, but I did not like that movie.
Your parents were like, "Hey, you've seen Disturbia once."
No,
Mitch.
this was like
do you want to watch? Do you want to watch
high
Back to the
school,
Future?
Like,
He's
my
like,
girlfriend wanted to watch it. High school girlfriend.
"Do you want to watch Back to the Future?" You know, I could probably watch Disturbia again.
No, did I ever tell you guys my secret trick to overcome fear?
Oh no, we've heard your secret.
Watching The Grudge.
Yeah. We've heard your secret.
Did I tell you this one, Cameron? In case you ever end up watching a scary movie, this is a very helpful trick.
I think I
Okay.
know this, but tell me.
Yeah, well, I was like with my girlfriend. We're like, it's all your high school friends, and I'm like with my new girlfriend.
Yeah.
We're watching the movie, and I'm like very scared. I'm like, I need to leave this room. This is so scary. So I had like a psychotic break for a moment, and then it's like, hold on.
Wait, is
I'm
that
gonna
the trick?
predict
You
where
just-
the monster's gonna be. Like if I wanted, if I was on team Grudge, this is what I would do. And then it's like, oh yeah. So I'm like getting into the movie. My girlfriend's like, you're weird. I'm just kidding. I wasn't noticeably into the movie,
That's
but
the
this
trick.
allowed me to not look like a little bitch, in front of my friends.
He was afraid of looking scared. for something that.
Well, it all started when I saw The Grudge 2, and then I watched the movie It. You know, with Pennywise, the original one.
Okay, I never.
By
saw
the
that.
Stephen King.
Yeah.
Talk about Ren and Stimpy.
Weird, really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, this was just a coping tactic, so I didn't look weak in front of my high school girlfriend.
How long did it take you? Do you guys still get scared of scary movies?
I don't watch scary movies.
Yeah, of course.
But if you did, would you be scared?
If I watched Saw, I would definitely viscerally be like, "This is fucked."
Saw's different though.
Really?
Saw is like horror gore. A scary movie where there's like a monster in the basement, like The Ring, maybe. I would probably get a little bit.
Really?
A little bit of adrenaline.
The Ring? Maybe not.
Or I would just have to be like, "This is stupid. This is a movie. It's not real." But I would.
No. It's got to
be. Okay,
like,
live stream tonight, Cameron.
Okay,
we're watching The Ring, and we're all going to put on heart rate
No.
monitors like Brian Johnson, hooking
Not The
ourselves
Ring.
up, and we're going to test our.
not The Ring. It's got to be something like actually scary.
Like, let me explain what I mean. Like,
Oh, there's a new Carrie movie coming out.
A what?
hold on. Let me explain what I mean.
Or something.
Carrie.
It has like blood sacrifice. I don't know. I was watching that Reality Revolt guy talking about it.
Here's what I mean. Like when I was a kid. Okay. I'm not talking about adrenaline. I'm saying like when I was a kid,
Like
I
fear.
was scared of watching the movie.
Oh
Does that make sense?
no.
Like I was scared of the experience of watching it.
Like you didn't want.
Oh,
to watch
I
the
see what
movie?
you're saying.
Versus
You were afraid to
like
watch the movie?
you know, you're watching it and there's adrenaline, like, you know, that's like a normal physiological response.
Yeah. Okay.
But like I like if I were to watch any horror movie now, I would not be like, I'm not saying I wouldn't be startled or something, but I wouldn't
Oh, I
be
see
like
what you're saying.
scared
No,
of it.
no. Like I
Okay.
could watch any of them, and I'd be like,
But like when I was a kid, like I was genuinely scared.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
you know
I
that
could see
feeling
that.
of
Well,
like,
because think about it, as a kid, you have no reference of what reality is. So
well,
like,
it's like
there's
you
that
know
little
it's
part of
not
you that's-
real.
But as a kid, I don't, dude. I was like definitely till I was at least like 14. I was like, ghosts might be real, and they might like.
Okay, I mean I can understand
Some
that,
chicken
but
out.
like I don't know, like I didn't think it was real when I was a kid, but it's like it still hits you harder. Like it would, like I'm thinking of a movie like Jason or something like that. Like I would have been terrified to watch that movie, and
Oh,
now
yeah,
I'm
that
like
one
I would
was-
just watch it and not care. Like
I didn't have that. I didn't have that
Okay.
where I was like afraid to watch the movie. I think
like
because
okay, I had the same thing with roller coasters when I was a kid.
you were afraid to get on the roller coaster.
Absolutely,
Oh,
yeah.
I liked roller coasters.
Like I was afraid of it.
I had.
But
that
when I got a
one
little bit
time.
older, it was not a problem.
I had that one time, like before
When we
I
went to
ever
Valley
went on
Fair with me.
the-
Remember Mayor? Remember
That was
Mayor on the
Mayor.
power tower?
Mayor was
Dude, we
pretty
saw
good
like
out.
some childhood
Was he
stuff
scared?
come up for Mayor.
Mayor was terrifying.
There's this one called the Power Tower. It's like this giant pole. It's like fucking huge, and it like
Yeah.
It takes you up slow, and then it shoots you down. And as we're like, you know, you like get harnessed in. I'm sitting next to Mayor, and he's like yelling. He's like, "Fuck you!" to the lady like buckling him. He's like, "Mayor," I was like, "Mayor, there's no way out." As we're going, as you start going up, he's like, "You could burn in hell."
was
It's like
hilarious.
really.
I don't
This
know
was
how he
like
convinced
5
him.
years ago. This was.
I don't know how he convinced him to get on because he clearly did
I
not
don't
want to
know.
go.
And then like remember Eric was with us, and after every ride he would puke. And then he kept going. Yeah.
Dude, you guys had a weird experience.
Well, that was when Jess was in the wheelchair. It was. it
Oh
was
my
kinda
god,
funny.
dude! You're just
Dude,
adding
then we got to the
weird
front of the
shit
line.
to the story.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was right when that was our housewarming party weekend, and like Drake came to visit, and
It was
I
so
think Christine
fun.
was there.
It was so fun. Chantal was there. It was a good time.
Yeah, Chantal was there. Asia was there.
Yeah. It was so much fun.
Good times.
Um,
I like roller coasters.
Okay, the very first time before I ever went on a roller coaster that went upside down, I was afraid to get on roller coasters that went upside down.
Oh yeah, because you thought you would fall out.
Yeah, exactly. But then I went on. I think it was what's that one? What's that one really famous roller coaster that's indoors in Disney World? It's
Space
like
Mountain?
a
Space
maybe it's
Mountain?
Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Space
That
Mountain.
one
Yeah,
was fun.
I went on Space Mountain. Maybe it was either Space Mountain or it was the other one that they discontinued, the Rock and Roller Coaster. It was one of those.
I don't know.
Discontinued.
Yeah, they don't have it anymore.
Too many
I went on one of
precautions.
those. It was an indoor roller coaster, so I couldn't see it from outside, so I didn't know that it went upside down. And I got on, and then it went upside down, And I was like, holy fuck, that was a lot of fun. And
then Drake started getting more extreme. He's like trying to skydive. Like,
I did go.
Remember this actually? We talked about this many years ago on the Hangout, but we were talking about that addiction to doing fear-inducing things like cliff jumping and shit.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, so that's what's the weird part about. Okay, so when I was a kid, I was terrified of a roller coaster, and then at some point in being a teenager, I like just didn't have a problem with it. And I remember going to a park one time, and my dad wanted to go on the roller coasters, and I was like, okay. And then it was like, cool. And then we went to Cedar Point in Ohio, which is like, they have like the tallest roller coaster in the world and all that kind of stuff. And I was like, cool. And then it just becomes fun. So it's like, there's like this switch between like the fear and then the actual enjoyment of the adrenaline. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I guess that's the difference with the movies too.
Aaliyah's saying she would have panic attacks and feel like she was going to die, literally crying in the line.
Okay, hold on, but that's what it is. I think I figured it out. It's you're afraid of your feelings.
Wow.
I think that's like, as a kid, I was afraid of my feelings.
Share more, please.
I could see that.
I don't know what else there is to say. Like, I'm afraid to share, but yeah, no, like, I don't know. Like,
it's like a feeling.
The experience of being afraid. I was afraid of that.
It's a form of not having control too. It's like, I'm gonna get hijacked by my feelings. I don't know how long it's gonna go for. I would rather not. Basically,
I remember one time my parents. I was dressed in I was like, I don't know, probably. I don't know how old I was. I'm gonna guess.
I was dressed up like Jason on Halloween.
No,
dressed in a bunny suit.
Yes. How did you know I was gonna say that?
Actually?
Yes.
No way.
They were trying to get me into a haunted house, and I must have been like 6 or 7 years old. I don't even know.
You were dressed up as a bunny?
Yeah, it was like my Halloween costume.
Was it a pink?
That sounds like an Easter.
It wasn't
costume.
pink.
Okay.
Well, what do you think happens on Halloween, Mitch?
It's just confused.
Santa Claus. That sounds like, dude, does anyone ever dress up as Santa Claus for Halloween? Is that a taboo?
Ooh, you're not supposed to do that. You're like
I've never
breaking
seen anyone dress up as
code.
Santa Claus on Halloween.
It's kind of like how the WNBA has that statement.
No,
There's like a collective statement for like Halloween, like we're inclusive. Okay.
Jack.
Jack?
Yeah, Jack Skellington.
Yeah, I never saw that one either.
The fuck, Mitchell?
Yeah, though, I think it's like you're afraid of that experience. You're just afraid of certain experiences. Like when I was a kid, I didn't think I was going to die on a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Rationally, I didn't think it was dangerous. I could see that it wasn't. I could see that nobody was getting hurt. So it wasn't like, oh, I'm afraid I'm actually going to die. It's the fear, sort of like of an unknown experience or feeling, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, for me then it was like also then the aftermath of it. I didn't know how to process it, so it would just I'd be like, fuck, now I'm like haunted.
Now you're haunted?
Yeah, dude. I said what I said.
Haunted.
Haunted,
that's
you know.
interesting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, here's what's cool. So this was like 2 years ago. I was looking at in DIP and with my writing, and it was like a certain kind of fear I was having as an adult. It came back to then in childhood. It was like unrelated. It was like a fear related to more like business, taking responsibility, but within it was like disguised this feeling of being haunted that went back to my childhood. And we have basements here, unlike you Southerners, but the basement is fucking scary. And
yeah,
so
because you watched Disturbia.
You turn the light on. That was after.
And you still watched it.
So there's like the basement, and then if you're ever down there and the light is off, and then you got to go up the stairs, you like definitely run up the stairs, and you have this image in your mind of like some like scary thing gonna fucking grab your leg and pull you down. So anyway, as I walked through that fear, I did a mind construct on it.
You have the least scary basement I've ever been in.
No, not my house. This is my childhood house, Cameron. I was at a childhood house.
My point
I
of
feel like
saying
I'm
that
just-
is just like
We
they don't
play
have
killer
to.
in the basement now. That's funny.
My point was just that they don't have to be designed to be scary.
Yeah.
It's like they have this basement. It's this giant room with like weird, like I don't know, what do you call those? There's no walls, right? It's just like the beams or the studs. I don't know. And then you have like one light in the middle of the room that you have to like pull down on, and it like just only lights up like a little small.
Yeah, and then
area.
there's like a section in the corner. There's like a well that like goes to the basement, like the deep, like down, and then you're like.
Do you guys
Many
remember
years ago someone died here?
I had a grandmother who had a very creepy basement, and it like smelled like old musty cat
Yeah.
litter.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah. And like you'd go down there and it was like really unfinished and just dusty everywhere.
My aunt had a basement like that, but she had all the movies, like Back to the Future, and all these VHS tapes. So
What
whenever
movie?
I'd go over to visit, I got to like borrow a movie.
but not Back
Maybe
to the
that's
Future.
why I never watched Back to the Future, because I was like, get me the fuck out of here. I watched Hercules though, the cartoon.
So you did watch some of the movies there.
Hercules, Fox and the Hound, 101 Dalmatians. Did you guys watch 101 Dalmatians? That one's kind of creepy too. Why are those guys trying to steal those dogs?
No, why is that woman?
Wait, you don't remember the plot?
Like Puppy Mill?
It's more than just
It was kind of spooky. Dude,
She
that
wanted
movie
a
was kind
fur
of
coat.
spooky.
She wanted
She
a fur
wanted
coat.
a fur coat.
Oh, she wanted a fur coat. See,
out of Dalmatians.
hence I wasn't processing anything. I just remember.
I don't
those
understand why you'd
guys
want puppies
creeping
though. Wouldn't you want like adult dogs? You'd have to use
That's
less.
what I was thinking, right?
Sadistic.
There'd be less like sewing lines.
Maybe
the
she
pattern
wanted-
would be more.
Maybe like
You'd only
just
need like
a
3 or 4.
softer coat, maybe.
Dude, that movie was dramatic
Okay.
for a child.
Yeah.
Do Dalmatian puppies have like lots of spots though? Do they look like adults?
I don't know, but her name
Oh,
was
softer, says
Cruel
Emmy.
Devil.
Yeah.
She was a cruel devil.
Oh, they do have spots though. They're pretty cute actually.
Yeah, and then the whole time you're like, are they gonna get murdered?
I'd turn that into a coat.
Dude, I'm like, as a kid, and then you know what's gonna happen in the movie, and then you still get scared because you watch it again.
I didn't get scared in that movie. Is
How
this
old
why
were
you didn't watch Back to the
How old
Future? Where you're like,
How old were you?
You were scared.
How
of
old
the
were you when
movie?
you watched 101 Dalmatians?
Oh,
You're
young,
probably
dude.
already like 13. when it came
Young.
out.
No. What?
Mitchell thinks it came out when he watched it.
I remember watching it. I was like,
You're like in the basement. You're like, oh wow, they just released Back to the Future into my aunt's basement.
Mitchell, do you know?
my aunt's basement was Blockbuster.
Do you know when 101 Dalmatians came out? Give a guess. Give a guess.
Honestly, if you ask, like before this exact moment, if you asked me, I would have said probably like 1989.
I'm gonna guess 91.
Okay, 1961.
The one that we're talking about?
Yeah,
What?
1961.
What?
That's
There's no
it.
way. That's Mandela
Yes.
effect.
1961.
There's no. I don't believe you. How about
That's-
Hercules? When did Hercules come out?
It actually makes sense if you think about the animation style and you think about like the technology in the movie. You know, like like the way the cars looked or something, the way they dressed.
They did a
Okay,
live
list of
action
Disney movie
remake
chronological order
in 1996.
Oh wow, that's crazy. That
So that was
came
the
out.
live action one in 1996.
That's
the live
96?
action. I don't know what the live action one was.
It's like
So
Glenn
they had a
Close.
cartoon, and then Jesus, how the fuck do you know these people? What the fuck?
How do you not know Glenn Close?
Who is that?
Isn't that the Devil Wears Prada?
I don't know who any of these people are.
What?
Glenn Close?
Oh god, I've turned into that.
What does live
old
action
person.
mean? I don't even know what live action means.
I turned into one of those old
Oh.
people.
I thought this was somebody else. Glenn Close. I thought this was what's that woman's name?
This is I'm looking at all these Disney in chronological order.
What's her name, Cam?
Wow.
It's
have no
not.
idea.
It's not Glenn Close. It's the. Her name is. She's a famous woman. It's a famous actor.
Oh, okay.
She's old like that though.
Meryl Streep.
That's it. Thank you. I knew you'd know.
Why do I need to know these things?
That's it. Meryl Streep. I thought Glenn Close was Meryl Streep. I did not know.
Did we
Glenn
ever?
Close
I think we
was a
talked about
person.
this, but do you guys remember the whole thing about Gene Hackman?
No.
You know who
What
Gene
about him?
Hackman is, right?
Yeah.
You'd have
yeah.
to remind me.
Oh, okay. You don't know by name.
No. So Glenn Close and Meryl Streep are not the same person.
No, they have different names.
What
I
about
did not
Gene
know
Hackman?
Glenn
You don't know how
Close
names
was a
work?
person. I did not know Glenn Close was a person. I thought that was just Meryl Streep. Just honestly, Gene Hackman. Let's see what he looks like. Okay, I've seen this guy before, but I don't know where I've seen him.
Ever seen The Birdcage?
No.
He's been in a lot of things.
Got anything else for me? That
Not that I can remember.
Dude, I'm looking at all these Disney movies in chronological order. I'm trying to see these, and there's all these ones I never heard of.
Like
There's
what?
one called The Devil and Max Devlin, where Bill Cosby is a devil. And the tagline, this is from like 1970.
What?
And the tagline is, their main goal is swiping soul. This is a Disney movie.
Oh, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Gene Hackman.
Oh yeah. What did he play in that?
Was he the grandfather?
Was he?
No, Emmy says that's Gene Wilder. Fucking Emmy, get the fuck out
Oh.
of here. Jesus.
We were talking about Gene Wilder earlier. Blazing Saddles.
Jesus, Emmy. You...
The only thing I can think of him in is The Birdcage, but he's been in a lot of movies.
Was he in Charlie?
You recognize his face though.
Yeah.
But anyways, there was a thing. It was like a few years back where I saw some post on X or something, and it was Gene Hackman outside with his wife, and he looked super old. And I was like, what? Because like in my mind, he's the guy in the movie. You know?
Yeah.
But then like in real life, he was like 87 years old or something, like super old and, scrawny and looking all just old,
Yeah.
And I was just like, what? He looks so different. It was so weird. Because I probably hadn't seen him in a movie in 20 years, but
Yeah.
it's like they're that person in reality.
Right. Yeah. Well, my mind is blown that Glenn Close is a person. I thought you were talking about a guy when you said Glenn Close, honestly. John Goodman. That's
Do you see that
That's-
post on X with him?
isn't he the guy? He kind of looks like Jack Cruz.
Kinda, yeah. He was
Okay,
like Fred
I know who John
Flintstone.
Goodman is. Yeah.
He's the guy in The Big Lebowski. He's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the dorky
guy-
police guy.
the guy with the gun. Yeah.
Yeah. But now,
I
do you
know.
see like this post where he's like real skinny?
No.
Oh yeah, look it up. And somebody said like, "Oh, Ozempic is ruining our world or something."
What?
You see it?
Oh.
Post it, or share it.
Mitchell. Do you
What?
remember the Big Lebowski?
Oh yeah. Do you know who John
Yeah.
Goodman is?
Which one is he in there? Is he the main
The big.
dude?
He's like
No,
the big
he's the
fat
big
guy.
guy, the fat guy, the heavy set guy.
The fact, so there's like the main dude who's the dude.
Oh yeah,
and then
not the
there's
dude.
the other guy.
Not the dude.
The other guy they go bowling with.
The guy
Yeah,
who's like who.
Yeah, the guy who.
What's
the
that
logo.
line when he says?
He's like, the prices
Am-
are too damn high, or
Am I the only one?
yeah, something like that. It's like a meme.
Something like that.
Yeah, okay. I don't
No,
know.
that scene where he dumps the ashes.
No.
Do you remember that?
No.
Where they dump the
Oh, yeah,
guy's
I know who
ashes
John
and it
Goodman is.
blows all over. And he's
Okay.
like, "You asshole, Donnie," or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. That phrase sounds familiar. Okay, look at this. That's what he looks like now. Mitchell.
No, dude, that's not the one I saw.
That's not the one you saw.
No.
Do you
That
get,
was
is he on
scary to me.
Ozempic?
Look it up on X.
John Goodman.
That still looks like John
unrecognizable?
Goodman.
That was scary to me. Who's this? Oh, he's getting in the WNBA now.
Yes, Queen.
He lives like near here. He's in Minnesota. Got roast white.
Whoa, that's a different guy.
Yeah.
What? Look what he used to look like. He used to have those cute little chubby cheeks.
Losing 200 pounds. Damn.
200 pounds. How do you even lose 200 pounds? Whoa.
Ozempic.
I thought it was John Goodman on the left.
What the fuck? How
What if
would you
Ja-
recognize him?
Yeah,
How would you
seriously.
recognize him? Like, you're in a fucking grocery store. There's no way.
He's not
Yeah, I
appeared
heard
on
there's like a
camera
whole
since
thing
2018.
how the GLP-1s are causing blindness. Have you guys seen that?
Yeah,
No.
That's unfortunate. Yeah.
it like deteriorates your.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't it like maybe it's the whole like
Gila monster venom?
Yeah, the venom thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it like really messes with your stomach. I don't know, dude. It's crazy. Trust the science, guys. Trust the science. It's good for you.
Okay. Well, no, I was just looking at what Emmy was saying in the chat. Anyway, what else? Anything else?
I don't know, man. It's been a pretty slow news week.
Pretty slow news week. I think you just talked about everything on your fucking stream. Why don't you find something else to talk about other than the news?
Yeah, that's the problem.
Asshole.
Yeah, sorry guys. I think that's the problem. I kind of just went to like, because like, you know, in the past I was watching a lot of YouTube videos and, you know, stuff. And then I just haven't been doing that lately.
Now you just watch X. You just go on X and look at all the posts.
Scroll.
Watch Back to the Future.
Scroll.
Okay, is Back to the Future actually good?
Did you want to tell the people about Perez Hilton?
I already did it on the stream.
Okay, never mind. Jeez.
Do you see the Reality Revolt guys? Most recent one talking about Perez Hilton and Ariana Grande.
I don't know
the same
who
person?
Reality Revolt is.
You'll recognize him. The French guy. Who says,
Oh, you should have just said the
World
French
Cup
guy.
Is famous on the thing.
You could have just said French guy.
Is this the guy who says like everyone's a clown?
No.
Okay.
Well, he may.
He might. There's a possibility.
Where is he?
Mitch's algorithm is just like everybody
It's
talking
just
about
this
people
guy.
being clowns.
Seriously, this okay. If you have kids, don't have them watch. It's all in French, so you're gonna have to read the subtitles. It's
How about you just read the subtitles to us? Why don't you
Oh,
just like
this guy.
he goes too
not play the
fast.
sound and you could
I
read the
don't know why
subtitles?
it's not
to us?
loading.
It's
not
Instagram on, you know,
Dude,
your
fucking
web
Instagram.
browser.
The
system
builds
Formaliser
a-
Whoa, not that
Wow.
one, not that one.
Whoa.
Jesus.
Whoa.
Sorry, guys.
I see why you
Faceplant.
watch this.
What
now.
the? This is not the original.
Yeah, we know what you're looking
Ah,
What does this say? What is
yeah.
it? Oh, back. It's his back. Okay, here we go.
for.
Okay.
We know what you like.
That's his back. This one.
Hey, Ariana Grande here, and this is what's in my bag. Check it out.
Si l'élite nous expose ouvertement ses pratiques, c'est pour qu'on fasse partie du rituel. Ariana est une offrande. C'est pour ça que dans son dernier clip, le sang coule sur ce tableau. Les cowboys, c'est l'industrie qui capture Ariana pour l'exploiter. C'est aussi un baptême de sang façon...
Huh?
What was the thing about the bull? He like circled the bull.
Oh, hang on.
said-
He's
he
gonna
said
explain.
Why don't you
Avec
mute
une
it
tête
and
de
then
taureau
read
Yeah,
it?
aussi.
why don't you just read it to us?
Because no one understands.
I can't understand that.
okay.
Margot's not here.
All right.
I don't
Okay,
even. Yeah,
Tom.
Mario's probably the only person who can understand.
Okay. Ariana Grande here. This is what's in my bag. Check it out. If the fuck it resets one. Okay. It's about blood rituals.
So
if the elite openly exposes its practices, it's so we become part of the ritual. Ariana's offering. That's why in her latest video, blood is pouring out over a painting of the cowboys representing the industry capturing Ariana to exploit her. It's also blood baptism in the style of Torbolium, which is a bull's head, clearly present here. The letters B-A, like ball. 3 days after the video dropped, Perez mutilates himself live on TikTok. Why am I not dead yet? To amplify the sacrifice, the priests of Baal used to cut themselves with knives to call upon their god. And at the exact same time, Prime announces the series Carrie, based on Stephen King. Carrie is the archetype of public humiliation and spilled blood, a ritual that keeps looping through popular culture. The symbolic death of the star, followed by the fire that purifies, to give birth to a new version, like this flower, planted by the elite. We see the same codes everywhere. Jenna Ortega, humiliation, bloodbath. Jaden Smith, same logic. The kids don't decide anything. They're slaves of the industry. Anyway, it's basically that. It's just weird. Like, why is Ariana Grande covered in blood? I can't think of any other reason than like
attention.
And isn't it like, hasn't this already been done? Like, why are you doing it again? It does seem like a ritual thing, actually. Now that you think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of weird because she was talking about like whatever the priests of Baal cut their hands to make them bleed or whatever. And then it kind of reminded me of like, you know, in high school, the emo kids would cut themselves.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I knew.
You were around before emo kids?
No, we had emo.
I think emo was in college and emo during emo.
There's definitely the high school kids, you know, and it was like kind of a joke, but it was like there's actually kids that would do it. You know, you wonder if it's like a glitch in.
Why do they cut themselves?
This is
so they could feel something.
I wanna feel something.
Something.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that.
Like they're listening to Linkin Park, they're doing it. Dude, that would be a banger. Put that to some Linkin Park. I wanna feel something.
I know. I think it's the song. What's that song from Treasure Island? You know the song? Mitch, come on. You know the song. Come on.
Treasure Island. I never watched Treasure Island. The fuck?
What is Treasure Island?
Sounds like a reality TV show.
That's what I thought you were saying, like a reality show.
Oh no, wait. It wasn't called Treasure Island. I thought that was a movie.
What's it about?
No, literally, Cam. I think it's called "Somewhere I Belong" by Linkin Park. Lyrics.
When I cut myself,
I want to heal. I want to feel what I never thought was real. I want to let go of the pain that felt so long.
So I cut myself.
I want to find something I've wanted all along. Somewhere I belong.
I just wanna feel something. That's got to be a song. I'm gonna Suno that.
I don't want the world to see me. That one.
Place for my head.
And I don't want the world to see me. That one?
Yeah. That one.
Oh, actually.
Yeah.
Does that have to do with anything?
Damn it. I thought there was a line in the song that was like, I want to feel something.
I just want you to cut my hand.
Yeah.
Isn't that part of the lyrics?
Something like that. Yeah, I don't maybe not. Never mind. I thought there was a line in the song that was about like.
Can I tell you about the books I got?
All right, tell me about this book. This
Chinese sci-fi.
So I'm reading this book by Pat Cadigan called Sinners, Synners, and it says in Sinners the line between humanity and technology is hopelessly slim. The human mind and the external landscape have fused to the point where any encounter with reality is incidental. Now you can change yourself to suit the machines, and all it will cost you is your freedom and your humanity. So started reading that. Pretty cool so far. Kind of cyberpunk style. And then I got this one. I started reading this last night. By Yasutaka Tsutsui. It's called Paprika, and apparently there's like a anime movie version. When prototype models for a dream-invading device go missing at the Institute for Psychiatric Research, employees soon learn that someone is using these new machines to drive them all insane. Brilliant psychotherapist Atsuka Chiba, whose alter ego is a dream detective named Paprika, realizes she is in danger. She must venture into the dream world in order to fight her mysterious opponents. Soon, nightmares begin to leak into daily life, and the borderline between dream and reality grows unclear. The future of the waking world is at stake.
Damn! How did they come up with this?
Kind of like Inception, right? But 1993. Japanese sci-fi. That's what I'm getting into now. But the reason I wanted to show it to you, though, is this line here where it says author of. So it's like the author wrote other stuff too. Look at the word of the other book.
Salmonella Man on Planet Porno.
Oh. Salmonella Man on Planet Porno. So of course I had to order that as well. That'll be coming later. I'm like, what is this Planet Porno? I'm more interested in the Salmonella Man, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, what is a Salmonella Man?
Aaliyah asks, where do you find these books? This seems so niche.
Gotta watch my live stream. I found them on a live stream the other night. I love finding YouTube videos where someone's like, 10 of the most mind-bending books you'll ever read. I ordered like 8 more books last night just from watching a video. Nice. Some of them look pretty cool. So I'm kind of getting into like different areas beyond science fiction. And there's it's not new. There's a genre called slipstream, which I had never heard of before. Right?
I don't know.
But like some of Philip K. Dick is considered slipstream.
Okay.
And here, I'll look it up.
Look, I found. Well, I just ordered this book. Olympus.
Hold on, let me get back.
Dan
Olympus.
Simmons. Look how thick it is, Mitchell. Look at this. That's
Sandra will be proud.
Well,
What
I
is
was
that
telling
one?
Sandra
Oh.
it's Olympus. It's the sequel to Ilium, which I have not read yet. But I ordered this one because when I was looking for it online at my normal spots, it was listed for like $40. I was like, "The fuck is that? What's going on?" And I couldn't find it except for this one spot where it was like $13. And I was like, I should have got that when I saw it at my, bookstore. Because I was just thinking, oh, it's there. I'll get it later, like whatever. And then every time I've gone back since, I haven't seen it. And I
What
was like,
bookstore, man? I want to go there. If they had a Dan Simmons book,
oh, I got all the Hyperion series from them.
it's like a local used bookstore or something.
Yeah.
Wow.
They had Olympus there, but I didn't see Ilium, so I was like, I'll wait till I see Ilium and I'll buy them both. And then somebody bought it, obviously.
Bastard.
They've got
It's probably
a bunch
Sandra.
of Charles Strauss. They've got a lot of Gibson, but I think that's like everywhere, right?
No,
They have a whole wall of just sci-fi, and it's literally goes from the front of the store to the back of the store.
Remember that place we went, that bookstore, Mitch, we went to in Minneapolis? Their sci-fi was like a wall, like 4 standing things, and then like another couple like smaller ones. It was pretty big.
Yeah.
It was pretty big.
Nice.
I
you
got
gotta
some
go into
I got
the
some
city
good
for that
stuff
one.
there. Yeah.
What do you
All right.
what do you want to show us? You're gonna show us something?
Oh, the slipstream thing? I'll just tell you about it. Basically, it's like imagine sci-fi, like mind bending, but there's no real emphasis on the science itself.
Okay.
So, like, maybe Time Machine might be about it. Like, I guess you could say like Inception would be a good example, probably.
Okay, yeah, because they
It's
don't
it's not really
focus on
about the science.
technology. Yeah.
That's like the background, but it's more about like it's kind of trippy and mind bendy kind of. So
Yeah.
I think that's kind of what Slipstream is. They gave the example. Oh, it was in here actually in the introduction. In film, it gave the example of. Wait. Is it a different book? I feel like it's maybe a different book. Maybe it's not that one. I don't remember what book I was looking at that had that in there. I don't remember. It was a different book. But anyways, they were talking about the slipstream thing. There was a movie they referred to. It wasn't Inception. Oh, Memento. Memento. Have you seen that?
What's
I
that
did
one
a long time
about?
ago.
It's like this guy, his wife was killed, and he got injured in that incident, and then he has like short-term memory loss or long. He can't form new memories. So like every 15 minutes, his memory resets. He can only remember like up to a certain point of his life, and then he can't form any new memories.
Is that the
So-
one with Jim Carrey?
No, it's Guy Pearce. He's the guy from the Time Machine. Anyways, so he has to like tattoo his body to like keep track of all the clues, and he doesn't even remember that his wife was killed. He has to like remind himself through like notes and like tattoos and stuff on his body.
That's terrible.
So it's it's terrible to get all those tattoos.
How long does it take to make a tattoo? Isn't that like all the time that he has to remember?
Yeah, they don't really explain that. They don't really explain how he knew. Maybe they do. Maybe I don't remember. I should probably get a tattoo to remember the plot of the story.
See, this
Does
is
he
the
just-
stream.
Does
They
he
could
just wake up
kind of
in the middle of
past those
getting
details.
Yeah, it just slipped past those details.
So I don't know what the slipstream fiction. blends together science fiction, fantasy, literary fiction, otherwise does not remain within conventional boundaries, directly extends from the experimentation of the new wave science fiction. So like this book I was reading, in the introduction, they were talking about Slipstream. I thought it was this book, but now that I think about it, it doesn't really make sense. I wonder what it was. There was like an intro where he talks about I wonder what that book was. See, you haven't read all those other books on the list, but did you ever read Inverted World?
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
No.
No? Okay. It's Christopher Priest. But that would be like a Slipstream. It's like, it's not really about the science itself. It's just, it's trippy and weird.
I read a book by Stanislav Lem.
Which one?
Stanislav? The one you lent me.
I lent you one?
Yeah.
Oh, was it Solaris?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. I like that book.
That was trippy.
Yeah. So that element that's weird, that would be like sort of the point of Slipstream.
Yeah.
Although it's not necessarily trippy all the time. But anyways, that's kind of like the new genre I discovered, although it's been around for a while. But they said some Philip Dick falls into that, which I could see. That kind of makes sense. Philip K. Dick.
I just thought it was funny when you said Philip Dick.
Philip my dick.
Philip my dick. All right. Well, anything else?
No, I'm just beating a dead horse at this point.
Yep. All right. Well, that horse is dead.
All right.
I don't know why we're still beating it.
I don't know why we're still here.
Beat that horse.
All right,
guys. See y'all next week. Who wants to push the button this week?
Me.
Mitchell.
Oh, shit. Mitch is going to do it.
Self-perfected, making things clear.